another Realmsmith Live D&D session where these fine gentlemen around the table go for a jaunt across the Sword Coast. I'm workshopping a new intro.
I like it.
We're all nice and
Poignant,
jaunty on this
to the point.
A little jaunt. Nothing
Sword
wrong with a little
Coast.
jaunt across the Sword Coast.
Better than a romp.
Yeah, man, it's better.
Oh, I know.
All right, well, welcome everyone. We are very excited to be here. We'll jump into gameplay in a second. Couple announcements. First off, pre-orders for our crate are going great. Amazing. Make sure that you head to our website at www.realmsmith.tv to pre-order either our Encounter crate or our Layer crate.
Yes.
And if you use the code
Realmsmith10.
Realmsmith10, you will get 10% off your purchase. So even if you pre-order for a year, which we've had some orders do already, thank you everyone out there, you will get 10% off that year, which is amazing.
Awesome.
And if you order for a full year, you also get 2 crates for free, or the equivalent of 2 crates. So you'll get, it's awesome savings. Anyways, do that now. Pre-orders end May 1st, so make sure that you get there before May 1st in order to pre-order to get our crates in the mail. Very, very excited and awesome.
Quantities are limited.
The quantities are limited. We're only doing 50 of the Owlbear crate, and we're only doing 100 of the Owlbear crate and 50 of the Wizard Sanctum. So make sure that you get in there. They are going fast, folks. Make sure that you do that. Also, if the crate's not for you, you can still become a member of the Realm for $5 a month. You can head to our site again, realmsmith.tv, and you get exclusive access to videos, along with the Beholder tutorial, which we are releasing soon. I promise. We just want it to be awesome, and it will be hopefully coming out in the next few days. We are working very hard at getting that done. It's a whole series, so it just takes a bit more time. But the 5th part of that series is exclusive to members of the Realm. So make sure that you sign up for that. And you'll also get access to the exclusive Facebook group where we'll have monthly exclusive hangouts for members of the Realm. And if you order a crate, or if you subscribe to the crate, you get that for free. And you get that thrown in. We're doing another really fun thing that we did last week, which is voting. So we are exclusive on Facebook tonight, and Facebook will be our kind of primary platform moving forward. Just because it allows us to be interactive. So you'll see on the screen right now that in the bottom HUD, you'll see that there are a number of emojis. We're going to pop emojis above everybody's heads. When that happens, you will see that in a moment, it'll be there.
Where is it? Where does it go? There they are.
There they are. That they apply to the gentleman around the table. And so what you will do is you'll see that there's a sad face for Manon, because he's sickly. There's a wow face for Roscoe, because wow. Todd's got a hearty face, because he's the heartthrob of the group. You've got a laughy face at Dave.
Wait, who's the heartthrob of the group?
Because character-wise.
Okay.
Don't take it too seriously. And then, of course, Angry Vor.
But do take it seriously.
All right, so
Sorry, can you explain why I have my face? Because I don't.
angry.
often when you make a comment in-game, people do this.
Like, wow.
Oh, it's shocking.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
That's shocking.
Okay.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah, shock. All right.
Sorry.
Appropriate.
All right.
Sorry in advance.
All right. Okay, so this is the way that voting works, guys. So we're going to launch it now. We're going to kick it off. If you want one of these fine gentlemen to get inspiration, we're going to vote right now. Put your votes in. The highest vote for anybody around the table will get inspiration to be used in this game. So you can vote for Balabar, for Vor, for Manon, who is Joel, of course, for Jeff, who plays Roscoe, and of course McGill. Todd on my right. Vote now, or forever hold your peace.
Sad face.
They will get inspiration for this game, and then moving forward throughout this session, we're not going to do what we did last time. We're testing some things out week to week. So for this week, whenever they do something that you enjoy, makes you laugh, do something great in combat,
Kills a fellow player.
something, then make sure that you click on their emoji in the video stream that you're watching, and in the break they'll have some sort of fun thing that they'll receive. in order to make the game more interesting. So, fully interactive session, which is a lot of fun and will be great. Are we slowing down there, Joe?
I think it's just Safari.
Okay. Awesome. I think that is all the announcements for today. We also will do a giveaway as well in the break, so make sure that you're watching for that. Giveaway today will be
Romp on the Coast. Oh, hashtag Romp on the Coast?
Hashtag romp. Hashtag romp. R-O-M-P. So the way this works is, if you know somebody who you think will really, really enjoy our stream, not just your grandma, your cousin, who doesn't know anything about D&D whatsoever, but somebody who you actually think will enjoy it, mention them in the comments, and then hashtag romp, and you will be entered into the giveaway. We'll count up and tally all those giveaways, and we will send you something as soon as possible.
Like minis.
Like minis. All right. Are we ready to go here, guys?
I believe so.
Might as well not delay the inevitable longer.
Let's go around the table, and we'll do intros.
There's a vote for the Heartthrob.
To my left.
Oh,
Don't look at the votes right now.
Yeah,
Just let it go.
Don't ruin it.
Was that you, Joe?
Ruin it.
No,
Okay.
that wasn't me. That wasn't me. Someone legitimately voted for Todd.
That was a mistake.
Oh, sorry.
It's inspiration, not injury.
All right, intros.
Okay, so I'm David. I play Balabar or Balabear or other names, depending on who you ask. I'm a rogue gnome.
A gnome. You always say that you're a gnome rogue.
You're a gnomish rogue.
I'm a gnomish
rogue.
Yeah.
Why am
You
I
say a rogue gnome. Like rogue gnome means like you're a gnome that like didn't like everybody, so you ran away.
Sorry, you're
why
right.
am I
You're right.
gnomish?
You're a roguish gnome. You're a roguish gnome.
Because that's your race.
But why am I just gnomish as opposed to a gnome?
Because it's like being a Jew. It's
Like, what-
Jewish. You're not a full Jew. It's kidding.
That was the least offensive word. That's why he gets the wow. Sometimes he just says something kind of normal.
That's why.
No inspiration for Jeff today.
Wow, that's
That guy right there.
go for how.
He's a roguish gnome. He's a roguish gnome. Can we continue, please?
Yes.
My class is a rogue.
Oh dear.
My race is a gnome.
Okay.
Right.
Ish.
There you go. Bring that back up, shall we?
Well, I'm glad we shortened your intros.
I'm Brandon. I play Vor, a half-orc, half-drow fighter who has a gladiator background.
Yes. I'm Joel. My character is named Manon Eagerpath, and I am a druid.
No. Right. You never get.
They said I could be whatever I wanted to.
It doesn't matter.
Player intros take two.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Joel's
It's all good. Anyways,
What are you?
what am I?
You're a druid.
A cleric.
You are a
Cleric.
dwarven
Dwarven
cleric.
cleric. I do production, folks. Okay.
And you can tell. Sorry, just continue.
man.
Just continue.
We're gonna find his gifting.
And it doesn't matter. Let's just move on.
Yeah, it's fine. So it doesn't matter what we are?
Look, I'm gonna
No, you do.
I
disappear.
can be a Dragonborn Paladin again?
No,
Okay.
he's dead.
Go.
My name's Jeff, and I'm probably the quietest and least offensive of the group. A little introverted. I play an Air Genasi, blue Air Genasi. No, I guess all Air Genasis are blue. I play an Air Genasi named Roscoe Tossbottom, and what am I?
And you're a bard.
I'm a bard. That's right.
bard.
Yeah.
And
I'm very
Wow,
quiet,
we
introverted
are.
bard.
There is something.
We are on point
Bring
today,
us back
guys.
together, Todd. Bring us
We're
back
gonna be
right.
fine. We're gonna be fine in the end.
Round
Todd,
Go
I
ahead.
played
Tell your
McGill.
friends.
McGill is a wood elf ranger.
It's too late.
And we're done.
Okay,
We're done.
good.
All right. Who are you?
You play DM-ish.
I play everyone else. DM-ish.
DM-ish. He's
Okay,
DM.
so we have a vote for Todd McGill. Todd McGill will receive inspiration for this session. There you go, Todd.
Congratulations, Todd, on voting for yourself on Facebook.
Again,
I'm gonna have to
Why
get
didn't I
my
think
wife
of
to
that?
watch from the start of the stream.
All right, so here we go. So the way this works again is throughout the session, if these fine gentlemen do something that you really enjoy, makes you laugh, you enjoyed it in combat, whatever the case may be, make sure that you click the emoji on the video that is above their head, and you will put a vote in for a later prize that they will receive for in-game use. We're trying to create a fully interactive, fun game experience. So that's the plan. And Joel is distracting you while I'm trying to tell you how to play the game.
Nope. Nope.
All right, so
Okay,
here we
I'll
go.
be here next week.
Last session, you guys left off. You guys were approached by Baldora, who was some sort of secretive person from Bryn Shandar. She appeared in Waterdeep. You guys were at a nobles party, given awesome magical items, and she asked you to seek out the City of the Dead, which is a massive cemetery in the heart of Waterdeep. Upon arriving, you managed to sidestep some guards, and you came to meet Peter, who was a sickly, gaunt gravedigger. As you started to speak to him, you fell to the ground in pain. Some sort of pain in your chest area. You weren't sure what it was. This is the second time now this has happened. And at that moment, undead rose from the ground to attack, including a zombie beholder, which was fun. Roscoe wasn't so fun for Roscoe, but was fun for everybody else. Is that
Great
my
fight,
there?
by the way. That was a great fight.
Was it
fun.
fun for everybody else because it wasn't fun for us?
Probably. It was more fun for me because it wasn't fun for Roscoe.
That's fair. That's fair. Maybe if Peter hadn't done his job properly, we would have been fighting undead.
Yeah,
Like he's burying people with weapons. Who does that?
I know, right?
right. So,
The badly built NPC.
The Vikings.
you guys felled the undead, you beat the beholder, everybody is back to normal.
Yeah.
Roscoe has now thawed, and you guys stand in amongst yourselves. There is, you can't see it right now because we took it down for other purposes. No, just the set. But you guys are surrounding open graves that these skeletons had come out through. There is a mausoleum behind you, and Peter stands with you. Vor, you still have a ache in your chest, and almost like an itchiness on your skin under your armor.
Mr. DM.
Okay. Is there any way I can peek at it?
Gold
Or is my
bound.
armor just too tight?
It would probably be too tight. You'd have to
nothing
like
sacred
take it
about
off or loosen it or something.
I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
I think Roscoe and Balor have something to deal with at this point.
PvP?
I mean, I did,
Whatever. Do whatever.
I
you
did
gotta do.
knock him into the grave to save him. He
Oh,
was
that
standing
was-
there.
Okay, in game. Keep it in game.
That was the best.
Okay,
I'm
is he
nowhere
coming?
near,
He's coming
right?
back from consciousness now.
Huh?
He's
He was
coming back
just-
from
he was
consciousness.
frozen.
So I knocked him down
Oh, he was
into
paralyzed, yeah.
into the grave to protect him,
A delayed penalty. Yeah.
and then we killed the beholder. And you're coming back now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to jump in the grave on top of him and just start pounding his chest like, Roscoe! Roscoe! Come back!
Thank you, Balabar. That makes up for you putting me here in the first place, I suppose.
What were you doing? Why were you just standing there?
Standing where? I was frozen by the
You
beholder.
were standing there in the middle of a battle doing nothing.
I was
We were all
frozen.
fighting, all getting attacked,
Oh.
and you just stood there, and I had to knock you down to save your life. You're welcome.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, this is the point where I thank you for potentially destroying my life after I'd been frozen by the beholder. That was a selfless act, right? Knocking me into the grave.
Saved you. You were standing there doing nothing. I don't know why you wouldn't contribute to the battle.
I am refreshed and challenged by your unique point of view of the matter.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm just gonna climb out. I'm gonna come over to you
I
because you're out
will
of
deal with
you're in discomfort.
Balabar.
Does he have to do an
I
athletics
still
check
feel
to get out of the grave?
No.
It hasn't gone away. I thought it might
How
have been
tall is
that
he?
dead beholder.
How
It's
deep
not.
is
It's
the grave?
Yeah,
It's still here.
it's kind of
I still
semi.
feel that pain.
What if I have my hand on his back and I'm dragging him back in? No, it doesn't work that way.
You know what I think it
He's
is
a no,
more?
right?
I think it's all the milk. It's fatty. You're eating all this meat. You're not having enough veggies. Not enough salad. It's clogging your arteries.
I don't
You
think
can't just
so.
go around eating meat and rotten whatever that
I don't
ragged
know.
egg was.
This doesn't feel like that.
heart
This
attack?
is something. It's
What is this?
a burning pain.
Infernal talk you speak of. Arteries, heart attacks. What are you talking about?
Yeah, arteries are a myth.
You've never seen them?
I've never seen them, so they don't exist.
Oh, Vor.
Well,
right.
I cut something open once, and then it would.
Peter walks over in the midst of your conversation, and he says, I've never seen anything like that. Not around these parts. I mean, we have some undead, but that was something else.
How long have you been here?
Hard to know. Years.
Have you
Decades.
ever gotten this sudden chest pain while you were here?
Sometimes if I have beef jerky from that place on the corner across from,
That does not.
That's what I was
Oh.
telling you.
But thank you.
like indigestion, do you need like a
No,
a salve
nothing,
or
nothing
like a
like
potion or something?
No, it feels like an actual internal attack
All right. Well, do you know why you're here?
because Baldora told us to come.
I'm assuming you're looking for
The Harpers.
Yes.
the who. You don't know that.
I do.
Yeah, I don't think you do.
Yeah.
Where do you know from?
He knew it. So we got the parchment. It had the symbol of the harp at the bottom, and he's like, "Oh, that's the Harpers."
Did you say that? You said it out loud?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm kidding. Yes, that's what I did say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, we had a conversation about
Yeah.
the Harpers.
We did
Okay.
because I rolled high.
That's right. Correct.
I mean, I'm smart.
He looks at you and he says the Harpers, and he kind of squints his eyes a little bit. He says, I'd keep your voice down. If you're here on Harper business, then you know what you need to do. And he kind of points at the mausoleum behind him.
Thank you, sir.
And he kind of walks over to his shovel and he picks it up. He goes, ugh, and he starts to like fill the graves and like move the bodies back into the graves. And
Does
things
this
like
happen often?
that. What?
That, they come back.
No, I said it happens from time to time here, but not like this. And
Oh,
not that
we were-
creature.
Beldora told us to find you.
Yeah, and I'm pointing you to the mausoleum.
Okay.
Right.
Do
So,
what you need to do.
Okay, I'll just go over and try the doors.
what's in the mausoleum?
I'm just going over.
He kind of like looks off to the side. He's like, "You look like a smart gentleman. You can figure it out." And he
Oh
continues.
no, unrelated. Sorry.
Let's go then. Let's see.
I want to do a quick check just to make sure there's no like traps or anything on these doors.
So what are you doing? You're
I
walking
just
over
want
to
to
the
make sure
mausoleum.
there's no. Yeah, I
Start
just
an
want to.
investigation check. Give me
Yeah.
an investigation check, please.
Yes, sir.
Well,
Natural 20.
Wow.
thank you.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you look at the doors. They look solid, but not sealed. So most mausoleums would have like it'd actually be sealed, never to be opened
Yeah.
again. There's a clear delineation in the doors.
Can I see
That's
through
the
the crack?
first thing you notice. You can't see through the crack; it's dark. Even with your dark vision, it's just too small. You don't find anything that seems trap-worthy, but you do see the word Myrna inscribed above the door.
Do I know
M-Y-R-N-A
Do I know what that
in
means?
common. No,
Speak, friend, and enter.
It means no smoking.
it's not familiar to you.
Is it just the name of the... Well, Myrna could just be the name of
He
whoever's
hasn't said anything
interred.
to you yet, though.
But
Right.
would they all? I mean, it's a sign on the doors. They would.
Yes, but it's dark, and it's in script.
Right.
It took some
Okay.
devising.
Malabar, what is the name of that sign on the door?
It says Myrna or Myrna.
Ooh, who's Myrna?
Oh, it's probably whoever owns the.
Wait a
mausoleum.
minute. Peter told us we should go in here because we're on Harper's business. So really, whatever the sign says is immaterial. We should proceed inside, shouldn't we?
Yeah. Why did you ask?
Well, I don't know. You seemed puzzled over the name, and you.
Oh, no.
It looked like you were saying in your head,
I'm
"Who's
ready to
Myrna?"
go.
Okay, while they're talking, I'm
I-
pushing
yeah,
it open.
I'm pulling it open. I'm gonna pull it open.
Or push it.
Okay, so
He's pushing.
he starts to push it.
I'm gonna pull.
I've knocked an arrow.
Okay, and there's these like heavy iron handles.
Can I
It's
ready in action?
what's that?
Ready in action.
To do what?
If something...
Oh, we're about to roll initiative, right? Yeah.
So you pull. What are you ready?
I'm
Tell me
ready
what exactly you
if
do.
something... if something aggressive comes out of the mausoleum,
Yeah.
I want to be ready to fire on it.
Shoot Baldora.
Okay.
He's gonna shoot.
All right. So you pull out your bow
Yes.
and you knock an arrow, but not draw it, obviously.
Correct.
All right. So it pushes inward.
Okay.
So you hold on to the handle like this, and as he pushes, it drags you kind of into the mausoleum. Kind of,
Oh, yeah.
you just kind of
like toe tips,
yeah,
sort of.
comedically, yeah, toe tips.
All right. I'll
And
just.
you're like, oh, but,
no, I'll just.
thanks for the help. Like,
Yeah, I
yeah.
was pushing it.
yeah, exactly,
No, all right. Just-
exactly.
And I'm gonna walk in.
Okay.
What do I see?
Right on. All right. As you enter, you see a stone sarcophagus in the center of a small chamber, watched over by a large construct made of metal and wood. And it looks much like the one owned by Lord Roaringhorn, that kind of walked around and
Oh,
yeah,
Protected him.
and escorted him.
so it's a living thing.
What's
Right
the goal?
now, it is still.
It's inanimate.
And seems like no sign of movement or anything. But basically, sarcophagus, and then on the other side of the sarcophagus, on the far end, is this construct.
Anything else around the room?
Give me a investigation check. Are you walking around the room, or are you just
19.
looking?
Oh, well, I'll go a little bit into the room. I'm not
Okay.
walking up to the guy or the sarcophagus yet. Just a couple feet and just look around. Traps, things on the walls, doors. All the secrets in this room.
Okay, so you look all the way around. You kind of look around. Try not to touch anything. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
It's pretty nondescript. On the sarcophagus is the form of a person, kind of embossed. Embossed? Yeah.
Debossed.
Debossed.
Depends which way it is.
Okay. Anyways, inlaid is the curvature of a person, but nondescript. No clear race or anything like that. You do notice with your 19, in one of the stones right before the sarcophagus is a harp with the crescent moon and the stars around it. But not very clear. Like, you have to actually, like...
Where are these guys?
Outside the... You're the only one inside the mausoleum at this
Okay.
point.
So I'll just look back and I'll wave them forward.
Okay.
I think it's safe.
You
Except
make
for
room
that
for them?
Except for that guy. How much? It looked pretty big in the
what
model
is-
last week. Can we all fit kind of near each other at the entrance?
Yeah.
Does the construct look like the golem that we saw? Like, would I like intuit that this thing
Give me a perception
may
check.
have some kind of movement?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
All right, perfect. 14.
14. With a 14, it looks like it would be maybe the same model, but clearly a different... It's not the same
I would
one.
expect that it would probably move like the other one. Like, it might have the ability to move like the other one did. Like, it's a potential threat, or...
You can see that it's got articulated limbs like the other one, so it could
Right.
potentially move, but it is completely still right now.
Okay. I'm going to speak to it.
Okay?
I'm just going to say, excuse me,
Nothing. Sounds.
excuse me,
Sounds.
Roscoe. You can't see anything in here, right?
Do I have dark vision?
No.
No.
They're
No.
useless. I'm going to take out my drift globe.
Yep.
Then I'll just like kind of throw it up into the air and cast not daylight, but
You don't have to do any of
just
that.
the
It just
light.
comes... Yeah.
But I can use two different kinds of lights
Yeah.
with it, so I'll
Yeah.
use the not the daylight.
Okay, the dim one?
Yeah,
Okay.
the regular old light.
All right. The dim light illuminates the inside of the chamber
Yeah.
with kind of a sickly gray, cold glow.
Okay. I think you should go talk to him.
I can't see anything.
Oh, you can.
Now I
Yeah,
can.
now.
Now I can. Woo!
Yeah.
You know, the last time I saw one of these was with Lord
Roaring horn.
Roaring Face, Roaring Heart. Yes, that was it.
Horn.
Horn. Roaring. Okay. It wasn't a great experience. I don't. Have you not talked to it already?
Well, it wasn't a great experience. It was just standing there.
You know what? The overall experience wasn't wonderful. So I have a negative connotation with that piece. But you've already tried calling out to it and it had no response.
Yeah, I'll go.
So what are you thinking I would do that would somehow? Oh, because I'm friendly, you think?
It's your smile
You're
and your pleasant
smart.
Do
demeanor.
golems recognize smiles?
Oh yeah. Go ahead and get close.
Maybe they can't
While
hear,
we're
but they can
doing
see.
this, I'm going to go in and investigate as well.
Do you want him to roll a persuasion check, or to me to roll a bullshit check?
Sorry. What are you doing?
I'm trying
He's
to
trying to
convince
convince
him
me
to
to
just go
go
over there.
talk to the golem because I'm friendlier.
You can decide. I'm going to let
Yeah.
you decide on what, based on what he is saying.
I
You're investigating? Give me an investigation check.
Well, it does seem on the surface to be perfectly reasonable. That said, it's you asking. Which leads me to think that it might not be in my best vested interest.
You know what? That's
to
okay.
do that.
That's okay. You froze up in the last battle. I'll go forward. I'll walk towards the thing, and I'll wave my hands a little bit. Hello, hello. Excuse me.
Nothing.
All the way up there.
Just yes. You walk all the way up.
Yeah.
You look way up. It's like 7 feet tall.
Hello.
And it just looking, its head is kind of down, looking at you with these kind of empty eyes.
Okay.
Okay.
I just turned back like. And then-
With your 10, you see pretty much what they've seen. You don't see the symbol, but you see this nondescript kind of sarcophagus and cavern chamber.
Maybe we
How
should
tall
look
is
at
this
the-
creature?
With 7
For
feet.
the 7 feet? Okay, and I'm looking up to it by about a foot.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm looking at it.
except
in the
you're
eye.
you're really far away because you're a chicken.
That's okay.
I'm
gonna,
going to take his hand, take the hand of the thing, and just give it a little like, hey.
So you
Excuse me?
Yeah, you grab basically its finger.
Yeah,
It's got these
yeah.
massive
Hey.
paws, and it doesn't move at all. It's like completely stiff. And you like it. There's no movement.
Oh, maybe we should look at the sarcophagus.
Yeah, you should do that.
Okay.
I'm going to back up into a corner. So if you're the thing,
Yep.
I'm going to go over to this corner, just so like I'm out of his vision,
Okay.
and be like, okay, I'm ready.
All right, I'm looking at the sarcophagus, and I want to see if there are any scratches that look like the lid has been moved recently.
Are you saying this as a character?
You mean investigation check? Yes, he announces this to the group.
He says,
He is
I'm
narrating
going to
his,
make an
his actions.
investigation check.
15.
15. With the 15, you notice that, yes, it seems like, again, there's no, like, long-term dust in this room. You're not seeing a layer of any sort of wear. You are noticing that there are, the edges of the lid seem worn. Like it has been moved.
Does it give me any indication as to how it might have been moved? Slid or...
Not necessarily. With the 15, you said?
Yeah.
You notice that the right side of the sarcophagus is worn further than the left side.
Okay, I want to push on the right side.
Okay, give me a strength check.
I can do that.
Athletics check.
Athletics.
Roll initiative.
16.
Doesn't budge.
Can I try again?
Perhaps you'd like some help.
Yes, please.
Okay,
Do you need some muscle, or will Roscoe do?
roll again with a with advantage.
Who's gonna help? You're helping.
Roscoe's helping him.
Wow.
Okay, well I critted there, so...
Just
Natural 20?
yeah. Boom.
Okay.
What's the total?
28.
Wow.
You go to lift it, but it seems like something is holding it tight.
Wow.
So it budges a little bit, like it starts to lift, but there's something holding it in place.
I'm gonna go back to that harp and the stars and whatever, and investigate it further to see if there's some hint as to is this like some sort of combo something in here.
Okay? So you go over back to the stars.
Yeah.
You're going to investigate again. What was your investigation check already?
It was really high.
Okay, so you're going to continue. We'll let you
think
investigate again.
16.
8.
Nothing new. Manon,
What are you looking at there,
Anything?
Valimar?
want to do anything?
I'm not
You're
here.
just... Yeah, you are.
No, how did you get there?
Oh.
You're not here. You're back at the
Yeah.
inn still.
Hence me not being here.
Oh,
There's nothing not to listen to.
Here.
Yeah.
He left with Belfair.
Yeah.
Thanks
Okay.
for coming tonight.
Roscoe's gonna walk
Thanks for
up to the
being
golem
Yeah.
and smack it on its ass.
Oh my gosh.
Your hand hurts.
Okay.
You smack it. Doesn't move at all. Solid. Smack it on the butt.
Nothing.
I'm gonna call McGill over and just.
Manon, you are at the party. You were just told they came down with all the magical items
Yeah.
that they had now procured. You're not happy. You're like, I'm going to go find this guy and see and talk to him or whatever and see if I can get my own. You kind of stormed off.
Yep.
What would you like to do at that point?
So I go upstairs.
You go up the stairs.
Up the stairs.
Okay. You head up the stairs. You get to a floor where there are 2 doors leading further in and landing, and then further stairs going up.
Is there anyone around?
Not that you can see.
Okay, so I can go further up the stairs, and
And there's 2 doors leading off this landing.
okay, so I'll turn to the nearest door on my
Yep.
left, let's say, and knock on it. Hello.
No answer.
Next door. Hello.
You hear some shuffling inside, and some locks open, and a kind of middle-aged human, kind of peeks out, and she says, "Yes, may I help you?"
Sorry about this. I seem to have misplaced a magical item that's yay big. It's about this size. It's like
Give me a deception check.
sorry, I haven't even loaded my character. I haven't had a chance to yet. So it's a 17. It would be somewhere +5, so 22. I think.
Okay. She says, "Oh, do you know where you last left it? Perhaps if you retraced your steps, you might be able to find it. That's what helps me all the time."
I really don't feel good. I need some help finding it. I've no idea where I've misplaced it, but I really need it. I've lost my. I'm feeling so ill. Is there any way you can help me find this? It really helps me stay alive.
Did you perhaps leave it with the doorman? He collects all items, and maybe you left it there on your way in.
No, it's in a special room. It's in a room upstairs. Is there anyone else who might be able to help me find the room with the magic items?
She kind of scratches her head like she doesn't quite know. She's I'm kind of busy with some things. Perhaps if you sought out Lord Roaringhorn, you're his guest. Perhaps he can help you. She starts to kind of close the door.
Okay, no,
Okay,
wait a moment.
Oh, yes.
One brief question more.
Sure.
Should you speak to Lord Roaringhorn?
Yes.
Have you seen him around at all? I've not seen him.
Not for maybe half an hour or so.
Which direction did he go in? Do you know?
Oh, I don't know. He left this room and then he, I don't know. He's out and about. Probably downstairs with his guests.
And you've no idea where there's a room with magic items nearby. I'm sure I've left it here somewhere.
Not in this house. I've never seen a room like that.
Okay, well, great then. Thanks. Have a good night.
Okay.
All right.
Nice to meet you.
Fine.
Sir.
Sure. Bye.
Close the door. All the locks close up.
Is there a landing further up the stairs? Can I
You can't see it kind of. It's a curved staircase.
Can I go up?
Circular Yep. Head up another flight of stairs, and you get to the top, and you come to a landing, and there is a trap door that leads up, like the stairs leading up to a trap door, or like a ladder leading up to a trap door.
Can I? I don't have my character. I want to. Is there any indication that it's magical?
Let me get back to these guys.
Okay.
Load your character,
Yeah,
and then.
Thank you.
All right. So you guys are in the mausoleum.
I tried with all of my might. I gave it everything I've got. This won't move with strength alone.
I want to call McGill. McGill, come take a
What
look.
are you looking at there?
It's looks like the symbol of the Harpers.
Can I
what
see it
remember
now?
from the movie.
Yeah. Once he points it out and he starts to,
There's
it's
the stars.
incredibly well hidden into like the texture of the
design.
the tile. Yeah.
I just blow dust if there's any on it. If there's not, I still blow on it.
I look over your
Rub
shoulder
my-
pretending I see what you're talking about, but I don't.
I just rub my hands on
I
it.
fill up a bag of sand.
Nice.
So just a second. So
Dr. Jones! You hear that from around the corner.
I'm gonna just go outside and say, hey, Peter. I can't remember the code for the door. Are you able to help me out?
He kind of saunters over. He puts his. He's maybe buried like one guy this whole time. He sticks his shovel in the ground, and he kind of saunters over, and he says, "What? What can I help you with? I've got a lot to do tonight."
There's probably body parts everywhere. I'm just gonna, as I'm talking to him, I just
Yeah.
want to grab a couple and throw them into a grave for him, just to help him out while I talk to him. Like, hey, I just can't remember the code to the door, and I was just wondering if you could.
Everyone you throw, he kind of looks over.
just like pieces of
Scans.
everything.
Yeah.
It's
That
Yeah.
should be inspiration
Yeah.
for Balabar right there.
That's yeah. Okay. That was good.
Good job, Balabar.
to help.
Sure you will.
Why do you fall down the hole? Inspiration.
Can you give me Can you just give us a hand with that again?
All right. He walks over to you.
Yeah.
With the You've never been here before.
Uh,
I assume.
It's been a long time. Been a long time.
Like never.
It's been almost. It feels like never.
He kind of chuckles a little bit. I like the cut of your jib. What's the problem?
So, we got the stars. I used to know how to open the thing.
Right.
Can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you able to give me a hand? Just to get me started. We can finish it up. Before you don't mind throwing a couple bits back into the grave, he's gonna help us with the door. We're just gonna throw a couple
I want
things.
to see how it works, but well, I guess.
Yeah, we're gonna help him
You're
out. He's
not
gonna help
leave
us.
without me, though, right?
Oh no, where are we gonna go? We're in a small little room.
Yeah, but it seems like there's probably some.
Well, we're gonna call
unless
you.
I'm mistaken.
We're
some
not gonna
entrance to
leave
some-
you. Yeah. I just want to help him out because he's gonna help us out. We'll just throw a couple
Yes.
pieces in.
Okay.
We'll just
No,
get it
you're
over.
right.
Be a
That's
survival check
Which
to try to figure out how
Peter?
everything works.
Do I need to try and match the parts, or do I just throw them
matters.
all into a hole?
Just they're dead. Just
They're dead, but like.
Leave the
imagine
weapons out.
you're gonna end up with
Leave
like
the-
4 arms fighting you and a torso
that's a
next
good
time. It
idea.
doesn't matter. Yeah, don't put the weapons in. That was
Yeah,
a
we'll leave the
terrible idea,
weapons.
Peter.
I don't know why they would be buried with
Yeah.
weapons. Yes, some of them.
And this
It's
has
a common
happened before.
practice
Wait,
for
wait.
a lot of people.
I mean, this wasn't
Which-
the first time
which,
they came back to life. You think the first time you learn, don't put the weapons in.
Oh, you know what? Maybe you should get Peter's help before we criticize his burying techniques.
Okay, well,
Yeah, I was
Peter,
here.
it doesn't matter which parts go in what holes, and
Let's figure this
Hey,
one out.
Turns
We're
around
on
and
the
walks
clock.
back.
My memory's not good. Yours isn't good. It's okay. We'll figure it out, Peter. Thank you for your help so far.
Helps us.
We'll just go.
Helps us.
Helps
All
us so far.
Okay, let's all investigate every square inch of the mausoleum.
You can start with the giant feature. Can I take another look at this starry?
You've investigated pretty good. You can spend like
I got
you
nothing.
can continue to do that. You can call it taking 10, and that used to be an old thing, but I'll allow that. So basically, bottom line is you can keep trying over a certain amount of time. So you let me know how long you want to try for.
4 hours.
And he'll let you know how many times you discovered nothing.
So basically, you're going to keep looking at this thing until you can figure out something about it.
I want to sit down cross-legged in
Okay.
front of this thing.
Balabar sits down cross-legged in front of this thing,
And
looks
I'm
down.
going to eat a tart while I do
He's
it.
eating a tart, and it looks like the symbol.
Yeah,
that
well,
you were
I don't
looking
care.
at.
I'm sitting
All right.
there. You
What
guys-
else?
Okay.
What else can we see in the mausoleum? There's the figure standing over the
Yep.
sarcophagus,
Yep.
which is now budged a bit.
Yeah.
What else? If we traverse the rest of it,
Give me an investigation check because you haven't done one yet.
Yeah. Nine. Can I have my silver and gold dice back? These ones suck.
9.
Yeah.
Again, you pretty much see what we've already. Nothing new there.
I'd like to reinvestigate. I'd like to reinvestigate.
You can. So when we come back to you, you
Yeah.
spend a little bit of time now looking around.
All right.
Can I just yell something out?
Yeah, go ahead.
What was the name on the door? It was Myrna?
Myrna. Yeah.
I say, Myrna, come forth! And then I just keep looking at the stars if nothing happens.
Nothing
Okay, I just keep looking at the I just keep looking at the stars.
Did I see Roaring Horn giving
It
any
didn't-
commands to the golem, or was it just following
No.
him? Okay, so
I'm just gonna sit there looking at
You
this.
hear it from outside. Close.
Oh.
She's giving us hints at
Do I believe him?
Give me an insight check.
I believe him. Peter's never steered us
15?
wrong. All the time we've known him.
15?
Hmm?
Yeah. I think you feel like he's helping you out.
He's genuine.
I say. Okay, I'll get up. I'll uncross my legs, stand up, walk over to the big robot. Myrna!
It starts to come to life, and it's okay.
Yep.
Sorry, guys. It looks like we went down temporarily. It's weird.
Yeah.
Our internet's been better lately, but it looks like you guys are all coming back. So,
Thank you.
thank you.
So I said, sorry, man, I said, Myrna, you open the lid. Right? Open it.
Yeah, he opened it and he's holding it above the sarcophagus.
Woo! So I'll say, thanks, Peter, at the door. And start going down the stairs. And
Yeah,
I'll just say, hey, grab my balls, will you? The glowing ball? Bring it with me, please. And I'll head down the stairs.
How high is it floating?
Oh, like 5 feet off the ground, something like
Perfect. I grab your ball.
Yeah.
Just the one, or do you have two up there?
that. Just the one. You can, it's a two-hander, but just tap it and bring it with you.
Done.
I head down the stairs.
I'll throw it
Okay.
in my sack.
As you enter, as you come to the bottom of the stairs, 1 sec, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, now we know how to reset the votes. That's good.
Yeah, I don't know.
What
It
did we
looks like
have
hopefully
before?
people know we're on. Is it on the same? Are we on the same screen?
I think it's a different, like,
it's a different because on the 5th edition post, it's stopped and you can't watch it there.
yeah, it's weird. Like, it restarted, but it looks like it's a different page, like a different post. Which I haven't done anything. It's like Facebook doing it all automatically.
Let's. It does look like people are coming back. If you guys just want to jump on those groups and just comment on the video.
I sent this back on their group page.
Where did you go? Good job, people.
Sorry, folks. Give us 2 seconds. That was very, very weird.
Very strange.
Beep, beep.
There's the magic of Myrna.
Myrna.
Oh no, Myrna was just the gatekeeper. The real
We would be
magic's
very
down
good
below.
at escape room.
How's the signal there, Joel?
It looks fine.
Because I'm
It's
getting
like
garbled kind of
3 megs up.
craziness right
Oh,
now.
so am I. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a Picasso painting.
Yeah, I love Picasso though. That's good. Yeah.
We're
going on?
back. Yeah.
And we're back.
Just give me a sec. All right. Yeah, maybe just comment on that group.
Yep.
Joel. All right. Sorry, folks. Hopefully, you all come back. All right. As you come down to the bottom of the stairs, Balabar, you enter a small room that is dimly lit with a warm hue, with seemingly no source. A meager study alcove is located on one wall, right alongside a simple cot. And a circular arcane symbol is painted onto the stone floor in the center of the room. As you reach the bottom of the staircase, a pale wisp of a girl, dressed in a simple robe, hastily rises from the cot and stands to greet you. She wears a hefty silver amulet around her neck. She says, thank you for joining us. And who may you be?
My name's Nibbles. Nibbles McGibbles. What's
Oh.
your name?
Oh, I wasn't expecting a Nibbles McGibbles.
Who are you expecting? Baldora told me to come.
Oh, I know her.
Yes.
Yes. Well, if you're here, you must have been sent by her.
Oh yeah.
Did
That's how we got it. She gave
are
us
we
the code for
coming
the
down
door.
after
I was.
Yes,
I was
I'm trying
expecting
to
a-
suppress our
a
laughter,
vor.
apparently.
Oh, Vor's
I
coming.
believe, and she pulls out a piece of parchment. She starts kind of looking through, and she says, "A Vor and a Roscoe."
Yep. Yeah, he's here too.
and a Haven, and a McGill.
Oh, Heaven couldn't come.
Oh.
I'm here.
And what's your name?
Nibbles.
Give me a deception check.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's
Inspiration?
Are you seriously serious?
Whoa! Okay. It's a 13.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. I just want to motion her to like lean closer. I'll just say like, I'm Haven, but they don't know.
Oh, I know.
Secret there.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
You look a lot like him.
No.
And she says, well, you're here to see...
That's my name, but I just thought they don't know that.
All right, I get it.
What's on your thing?
That's not important. Please all just stand in the circle in the middle, please.
Okay, can I just look at
So
it?
we're all down there now?
Oh, that's a good question.
I'm
and
down
where are the
there.
rest of your companions?
They're coming. Usually Roscoe's in the back. You guys coming?
You guys hear him. You guys hear a conversation downstairs. It's happening. What do you guys do?
Roscoe Tossbottom bringing up the rear again.
You can always go in front if you want.
You're right, I could, Vor. What an excellent suggestion. Roscoe bounds down the stairs first before Belibar.
No, you can't. I'm already down there having a conversation.
First, besides. First,
Ah,
besides.
Stop it. Okay, so he's down there.
Haven.
Okay, so you all come down. You guys all come down, kind of in the middle of the like closer to the end of the conversation. You didn't hear that whole thing, and she says, "Oh, nice to see you all. Okay, now that you're all here, you had another companion with you. There's only 4 of you.
Who are you expecting? Who do
No, it's okay. It's just we're just looking for
a Manon.
Manon,
Manon,
yeah,
yeah.
Mr.
Right.
Beaver Path.
Man, I looked for him, but he
Did you just call me
He's,
Beaver
couldn't
Pack?
find him when we left.
He probably went down the hole again.
Did anybody
As
leave a
always.
note?
All right. Well, that doesn't matter. Please, all of you stand in the circle in the middle, please.
Can I just take a quick investigation of this circle?
Yeah. You got? Did you? I felt like you were talking in Balabar's voice there.
Yeah.
They're close.
Haven's
Close,
voice.
they are close.
But
Are you announcing that, or are you just?
No, I just want to ask you, Jay.
Yes, me.
DMJ.
Yes.
I just want to take a quick look at this circle, make sure it's not a trapdoor that's going to kill us all.
Give me an investigation check.
Yeah, you're natural one.
Yeah, good.
You have no idea.
Roll initiative.
In the square?
Looks
In
legit.
the circle. In the
I'm
circle.
just gonna walk in a direction and stand still.
That's good. Why do you? Are you gonna be conjuring something here?
Yes, yeah, of course.
Is it safe?
I want to
I
know.
feel-
Well, I would imagine so. People use it all the time.
So it's not fire. It's not a fireball.
A fireball circle?
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Don't do that.
No.
What do you mean?
What's on your
I'm not
necklace?
Comfortable in this circle.
It is a necklace. Why don't you just ask her what it is?
That's
Oh,
an amulet.
just-
It's an amulet.
Well, we don't have a lot of
Does it have a
time.
picture on it?
And you hear.
Okay,
Thanks,
faces
Marina.
everyone. Get in the circle. Square.
I just stand near them. I don't know where the circle is.
Go on. And she kind of like goes behind you and she starts to like
All right.
usher
Okay.
you into the middle.
No,
All right.
I resist.
You resist? And she steps back. She says, is there a problem?
We've had no information about what's going on
And
here.
as she says that, she just kind of clutches her amulet.
Oh gosh.
We've had no information at all from Beldor other than to come here.
Do you trust her?
I don't know her enough to trust her.
I'm gonna walk back out of the circle. He's
Oh.
making too much sense.
Wait.
Just gonna walk back towards McGill. Like,
Okay.
What? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna give it a try.
All right. Well, he can go alone if you like.
Agreed.
Where is he going?
He's going to.
I'm in the circle, and I'm.
We're off to see the wizard.
We need some
I'm
more
ready to-
information before you operate us somewhere.
What's your
I
name?
don't like
Were you not
standing in
told-
magic circles either. But
We're given no
All we know
information.
is Peter. And Peter's not even here now.
Okay.
the rest.
I
of
thought you would have been briefed by this point.
By Peter?
My name is Thestro.
Thestral?
Thestral, that is correct.
Thestral.
I am a conjurer, and I am just a gatekeeper. This is a gate to Moongleam Tower.
Is it the big black tower?
It's fine. Come on.
Big Black Tower?
No, it's not that one.
DM,
Yeah.
would I have heard of Moongloom Tower?
Give me a history check.
Maybe you could just send me up.
22.
You have heard of Moongleam Tower, and it is located in Everland.
And I know that it's a benign place.
Well, you just know it's a mysterious tower. It's kind of a central.
I know she's
Relic
not
of-
sending
of-
us into hell. In other words, if we're going to Moongloom Tower.
No, she just know. You know it's in another area of the Sword Coast, but like hundreds of miles
Okay.
potentially. I think
Okay.
that's a check.
Why
It's
are we
northeast.
being sent there?
Because Crowan wants to speak to you.
How do we get back?
Crowin.
How do we get back?
Oh, he'll send you back.
Is
Oh, it's safe.
Is Crowan the one that when we were at that other gnome's place in?
The gnome?
No, you remember the one that gave us that metal dog?
His name wasn't Crowin. His
Metal
No,
dog.
no, no.
Oh, yeah, metal dog.
You're not there.
No, I'm not there. I'm just thinking.
But
Just
we
remember that part
he
of it.
gave us directions to go to some tower because of a wizard. Is it the
Wait.
same one?
I think
Can I
it is
just-
actually.
Can I reach into my bag of holding and wind up the metal dog and stick him out in the circle and say, "Send the dog first." I'm like,
I'm already in the circle.
Send the dog.
A metal dog for real?
Where did I do that?
That's amazing.
Well played.
I just wind him up and I put him in the circle.
Awesome.
Send the dog first.
You see, and its tail starts to.
Yeah.
Malabar, I'm
And it looks
already
around
here
and
in
just
the
starts to jump
circle.
around. And she goes, "Oh, I've seen one of those before."
Yeah. It's some. I don't know how many there are.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was, that was a gift.
Great.
I'm
For all of you that are just tuning in, it is a clockwork dog.
Yeah.
It's not quite like that, but it has gears and it's completely, seemingly robotic.
Right.
Yeah.
And it starts to kind of run around the room and jump on you and runs around everybody else. She says, "Oh." She kind of bends down and comes over to her and she kind of pats it on the head. And she.
That's amazing. Like, we've never actually seen this thing do anything. It's just, so that's all he does? He just does after a while, he just kind of slows down and stops?
No, he doesn't. He's still going. He's still good. How much did you wind him up?
Just a little. I didn't
Oh. So, yeah, he kind of like runs around and kind of come back.
So Balabar.
Manon,
Yes,
back
sorry.
to you.
Okay.
So you were standing. There is a hatch
Nice.
on the roof,
Right.
ladder leading up.
I climb the ladder and try to open the hatch.
Okay, you open up the hatch.
Yep.
And you look up into what. You go up a little higher so you can kind of look through.
Kijiji, not a sponsor.
You look into what appears to be a small shed. It's about 10 feet by 15 feet. It's got some work tools, kind of a bit of a tinkerer's shed, and nothing else.
So is
Of note
there?
that you can see.
Can I go and investigate the room to see if there's anything of value in there?
Give me an investigation check.
Sure. Investigation check. Sorry. Switch everything
Wow.
here. Hey. Okay, so 19. Investigation plus 5, so 24.
24.
Yeah.
With the 24, nothing of incredible value.
Okay.
Just like tinkerer's tools,
Okay.
some glass bottles.
Anything that would
Um,
help me in my quest to learn things? Do I find any journaling or anything, any tomes or anything of value that way?
Just like handwritten notes
Okay.
for like instructional manuals, things like that,
Hmm.
for building things.
All
So
right.
nothing of anything that you would find.
Doesn't he find the hidden trapdoor leading to the tunnel, leading to the room full of magic wondrous
No.
items?
Does
No.
the mechanical noose get him?
No, that's,
All right. I need to go back down.
Don't wind that up.
And
oh, sorry. And in this shed, there is a door.
Oh.
And 3 windows on each thing, and you see stars. You see a night sky outside of this, and the moonlight is coming through.
there is a door though
that leads out somewhere.
outside, or
Looks like
maybe
it.
or
Yes.
somewhere.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, I'll go through the door.
Okay, you'll go through the door. You open up the door,
Yeah.
and it's locked from the inside.
Okay. So I will attempt to unlock it.
It's just like an actual like a.
Oh, then I'll unlock
Yes,
it.
you unlock it. You open it up, and you
I'll
walk
attempt
no.
and succeed.
You walk
Go on.
into
And
like a
unlocking it.
30 by 30 foot terrace, kind of like a balcony.
Okay. Anything of
Um,
interest here at all?
It's open. There's some flowers, some leaves. You can see. You have a beautiful view of Waterdeep.
What kind of flowers are there? Drag them out. No, I don't. I'm just. I really
don't know.
So I don't
There's-
see anything there. Can I go attempt to go back down the stairs and try to find the other team, the other members?
Sure. You come back down the stairs. They're nowhere to be found. You go back into the party. Everyone's still laughing and carrying on. The
Yeah.
music started playing again. But you don't see anything. You don't see your people anywhere.
So can I ask someone? Hey, have you seen my party of someone who's around that I can talk to?
There's some two servers, and then you do see Lord Roaringhorn in the far corner,
Okay.
who you recognize, obviously. He is being trailed by this massive, large construct,
Okay.
and he is speaking to a group of nobles in the back. Give me an insight check.
Insight check. Insight check. Ooh, 25.
Yeah. So as you look over, you see he's kind of like not really caring about what they're talking about. You can
Okay.
tell he's uninterested.
Okay.
And that he's almost kind of just going through the motions in this party. Like, he's
Right.
not really invested here.
Right.
He's just kind of, and they're okay, great.
So can I walk up to him? How
absolutely can.
tall is he in relationship to me?
He's about 6'4".
Okay, so I'm very small.
tall.
I'm half his height.
He's tall. Tall, very
So
good-looking
So
individual.
I'll go up to him and be like, "Hey, Mr. Roaringhorn."
He kind of looks like this, and the golem kind of like takes a step forward, and you hear the floor creak under his massive weight,
Okay.
like this.
So I'll go.
looks
I'll
down at you.
turn to him and go, have you? I know you don't. We've really not started off on the right foot. I think it's time for us to just reconnect, rekindle the chance that we once had to start something new. Because
Careful. Rights issues.
Yep.
I really don't want.
Bromsmith personals.
Here's the thing. I think I've offended you, and I don't know why. But please, I would love to have a discussion really quick. You don't seem too interested in this party, if I should say so myself.
Quite a monologue.
What do you think?
Almost
Five
McGill.
minutes.
One of the nobles goes, well, I never. She's standing right there. She goes, and she turns around. She walks the other way.
Sorry, was that someone you cared about?
But thank you for that.
You're doing a wonderful job of convincing me. That's sarcasm. Who are you again?
I came in with friends. We got an invitation to the party, and I just wanted to find out if you and I could start over again. Really, just start right over.
Okay. What can I help you with?
No, I've got friends who I know have come a long way. I cannot find them; they're gone now, and I really want to. I really want to know how I can help them in their journey, but I'm lacking a certain.
You want one of my magical items.
Oh no! Listen,
And he says it kind of like under his tone, so nobody else hears.
in all seriousness, I've got no chance if I don't have the right tools to go about my job.
Right.
So that's the truth. I'll lay it out, and that's. So yes, the answer is yes. If you've got anything that I could,
Give me a persuasion check.
With disadvantage.
Straight out. Straight out.
disadvantage.
Straight out.
17 or 8.
Not with advantage. I didn't say advantage.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't say disadvantage.
17 isn't disadvantage.
He said that. DM.
Okay. I couldn't differentiate.
It was the 17 was
17.
your first roll.
Okay,
Yes.
17
So with
plus
your
1, 18.
So viewers at home, the DM generally sits in the middle spot.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell the difference.
If you're new,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
I've been
new.
practicing.
All right.
Still new.
Okay.
Being a mimic of Jason.
Yes. Okay. Practice harder. So we. He says. He says they didn't. Where are they now?
I've no clue, but I have
So
to
where did
find
you roll?
an 18.
if you can tell me. Oh, and he like you can tell he's like
42.
if you can tell me the purpose that they are serving,
Absolutely.
then you can. I may be able to help you out.
Well, it's my understanding that, and I only found them.
Now, do you remember what you remember? Like, I don't know what they've told you.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
just make sure that you have that straight, and that you're not metagaming because you know what they're doing.
Well,
Just trying to remember what they. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
yeah, that's-
yeah.
what I was about to go into, but
Yeah,
now
right.
you've given me pause.
Sorry.
Go for it. Do what you were gonna do.
I'm pretty sure McGill has spilled all the beans.
Yes. Well,
That's what he does.
I
Here's-
have not talked to Manon about it.
in fairness to my team, I've only really joined them recently, but I will share what I know.
Okay.
I found that they were trying to fix the ordering of
Yeah,
the
he goes.
giants.
He goes. Follow me. And he kind of starts to walk through the crowd. Call him. Walks behind him.
Me or in front of me?
Behind you.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so he walks you kind of into the back staircase area. He goes,
Okay.
go on.
The ordering of the giants.
Mm.
That's really the core of what I know about the situation, and that this team came together to find out how they should go about helping out with the reordering of the giants.
Mm.
So that's really all I know. And I don't know much, but I've become friends with them of late. In the last really 5 days. That's the truth. And I won't pretend to know more than I know.
All right. Wait here.
Sure.
He goes upstairs. He starts up the stairs, and the golem stays. He he turns to you, and he turns to Shield Guard, and he does this, and he looks at the Shield Guard and like points at you and points it, and then
So
he walks
keep an eye on
upstairs.
me, basically. Okay.
Yeah. Walks up the stairs. You hear a creak, door open, close. Like 5 minutes pass, and you're still waiting. Back to you guys.
Cool.
Clockwork Dog's running around, and she goes, "Oh, is that one of Thwip's?"
Oh yeah, that's a flip. That's a flip puppy.
Whip iron bottom.
So Balabar,
Yeah.
so you're
I love those.
Oh, they're great, aren't they?
He gave you one. He
He's
must,
a very
he must
nice
really
guy.
like
He
you.
was hard
Oh,
to
he
fit
loves
in
us.
that
He gave us a
door,
couple,
but-
but
Yeah,
that's
sure.
my favorite one.
Sure. Okay. Can we get in the circle now?
I am
Yes,
in
I'd like
the
to get back to
circle.
So,
No.
did we determine that we're going to where Thwip told us to?
I think so. I believe so. It sounds like what he said. Moon
so
tower
we're
thing.
we're clear. We don't need to send the dog first. We can all just get in the circle and go.
I feel like I've already set the standard
Yes,
here
Vora's
that
already
we
ready
can
to
get
go.
in the circle
I'm ready to
and
go. It's really
survive.
just
So
you
come
holding
on.
us up.
Nobody was threatening your manhood here, Vor.
Yeah, well,
we
you know,
believe
this
you're
is
tough.
taking a long time. It's taking a very long time. Maybe come in the circle. Let's do the thing.
There's
Whatever.
milk in this. Oh wait, he's already here. Never mind.
All right.
But look, we're wanting to get to the Moonbeam. Elmer Gleam. Where are we
Moon
going?
Tower.
Moongleam Tower.
Moon Gleam Tower.
In Neverland.
Moongleam Tower is hundreds of leagues away. So if she can transport us there,
I just, alright. I just kind of slowly walk back into the circle towards Vor.
Don't
it's either
worry,
that or go back outside and be laughed at by Peter. So really, it's your
Okay,
choice.
so the three of you step into the
Yeah.
circle.
I step in.
Okay, you step in. She's whew, that was a lot of work.
Thank
Are
you.
you taking him with you?
No.
And she points down at the dog, who currently is like.
Yeah, I'll just.
It's actually closed up.
Yeah.
Okay, you put it back in.
Unless you wanna. Nah, never mind. I just put him in my clutch of holding.
I hope this isn't as painful as last time.
Hey,
Oh, she
Just
says,
kidding.
Oh, then they didn't know what they were doing. Clearly.
Gentle.
All right. So she kind of steps back and she says, you can tell she's doing the calculations.
I want to see her
Kinda-
amulet. Like, what does it look like?
It's a silver amulet. And give me a perception check
I think she'll notice if it disappears, though.
or investigation check.
Can I
As we're
roll?
going,
It's
we
a
might not get
5.
back.
It's a
We
5.
might not get
So
back.
she's wearing.
It
an
looks feels like you've seen one similar, but you can't quite place where.
Oh.
Yeah.
Righto.
Okay, so she says, okay, are we done? We're good? Okay. And she starts to
No.
kind of wave her hands in the air, and as she does, you see trailing arcane magical symbols. And as she does, and as she starts to... And she starts to mutter this arcane language under her breath that you recognize.
Yep.
The symbols around the circle start to boom, boom, and as they do, kind of light shoots up. Boom, 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 boom.
Jump out!
Malabar, give me an acrobatic check. Give me a dexterity check.
Which one do you want?
try to grab
Dexterity
his
saving
back?
throw.
Oh, Dex saving. That's 19.
Malabar jumps out of the circle.
I don't want to do this.
All of a sudden, they disappear. And you're standing outside the circle. She goes,
Are they dead?
what happened?
Are they dead? You killed my friends. You killed them.
I can only do that so often.
You killed 3 of them. I gotta run up the stairs. Myrna! Myrna!
Oh, man. Oh, dear.
Myrna! Thump, thump, thump.
Okay, on to the rest of the party.
Do you think he's dead?
Hilarious. You guys, flash of light, and all of a sudden, the light goes away. It's a purplish hue. It goes away, and you find yourselves standing in a circle similar to the one that you were just in. Something feels a little different. You feel a little nauseated, disoriented.
Mildly
Like some
happier that Balabar's not amongst us.
Vertigo. You look around, Balabar is gone. You don't know where he went. You saw a flash of light, and that was it.
Does my chest feel different?
No, you still have the dull ache
No.
in your chest.
So we didn't see him jump out.
As the swirling energy around you fades, you find yourselves in a windowless circular chamber. You stand on top of an arcane symbol, much like the one that brought you here, and a single hefty door leading out of the chamber. In the corner of, along one of the walls in the room, you see a gentleman kind of leaning back on a chair against the wall, sleeping. He's a Demarin male, kind of short, dark hair, arms crossed, and totally snoring.
Excuse me.
And he seems to be dressed in robes.
Excuse me.
Hello! And the chair like flies off its bag and he falls onto the ground. And he kind of stands up and says, oh dear. Oh.
Hello there.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurts.
I know
Oh.
it's late at night. We were sent here. The really neat lights.
Oh.
First time I'd ever seen it. So, now what do we do? Hi,
Hi.
I'm Vor.
Yeah.
That's McGill and Roscoe. I think Balabar's dead.
But you don't know who Balabar is, so don't trouble yourself over it.
Balabar.
Right.
Right. You're here to see Crowan, is that right?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna. Oh, and he kind of holds his head. He's like, I'm
Yeah,
just gonna step out for a minute. Just stay here. He kind of walks over to the door and he goes across the door, and these symbols go ding, 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 ding.
How
and
can
it
I
goes.
ever let him do this?
He walks out. Light kind of pours in a little bit. There's torchlight in this room, but no torches. Again,
Magical light. Okay.
some sort of lit energy, but no source. Walks to the door, slams the door behind him. The symbols go, and they go away, and you guys are left alone in a chamber together. Manon!
Oh. Okay.
Moments pass. You wait a while. It's kind of awkward and silent as the golem looks down at you. Golem, I say construct. You don't know necessarily that it's golem.
Hello.
Nothing. Just staring at you.
Myrna. Say Myrna.
Your name is? Sorry.
All right.
Oh gosh.
Give me a minute.
Oh gosh. I'm so afraid right now.
Roll a d20. See
Nice.
what it,
Nice plan, everybody. I appreciate that.
or how many items
Oh,
are there?
man.
Give him
So
something
Joel,
really
I
you see
want
that?
you-
Mikhail is asking if there's a contest.
Yes, there is a Oh yes,
There
there's
is
a contest tonight.
Hashtag.
It's hashtag Myrna vote. Is
What?
what I made it.
Really?
Hashtag Myrna
because
vote.
at the start we were.
romp.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, did they,
Then
okay, if
anyone
people are
who
doing it
does
already,
Myrna vote
or
and
romp, or romp.
Yeah.
Either one,
Or
that's fine.
Myrna
Yeah.
vote or romp. Romp is easier to spell.
Yeah.
Romp gets you second prize, and Myrna gets you first.
No,
Listen to him. He doesn't even know the game.
Let's.
Any way you'd like,
Romp
it
or
has
Myrna vote,
that's
but-
exactly right.
yeah.
And I'm keeping track of the results, by the way, as we go along. So
Okay, cool.
that's what I'm focused on.
Good man.
Cool.
Good.
And
good
we're
man.
giving away a
Good man.
miniature, is what right?
Miniature and a T-shirt.
And a T-shirt.
Miniature and a
So-
T-shirt. Give me
Myrna
one
vote.
minute.
like
so
you said,
so
a
just
minion
to
shirt.
clarify, hashtag Myrna vote or hashtag romp.
ROMP. And Myrna is
Are
spelled
you gonna tag? You gonna tag a friend?
Mention a friend. Yeah. Mention a friend, and then I'll add you. There you go. You have to mention a friend though, Michael Reed. Sorry, Michael. Michael.
Michael.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Also want to
Michael
say,
Joseph Reed.
I want to say hello to an old friend, Craig, who just
Holy
logged
shit,
in.
Craig Purdy.
Craig Purdy.
Craig Purdy. I don't know Craig Purdy.
Rubber chicken.
Yeah.
So I gotta know about
It's, you gotta know it's rubber
Rubber
chicken. All right, so
Okay.
All right.
I want you to roll
Okay. I'm
a
afraid.
percentile dice.
Okay. Percentile.
Yeah. So 2. Yeah. Yeah.
With the hopes of. Just kidding. I'll roll.
Roll.
Oh, that's too bad.
24.
You die instantly.
You explode into flames. No one ever
All
can see you again.
I got something kind of crap, so I hope yours is better.
You chose it.
It looked like a
you-
Stein. I
you
chose
did
it like
ch- you
just
did
that thing.
choose
I'll just
it.
take
No, he
that
didn't
thing.
choose it. He said, "What's the best thing?"
Oh, right.
Didn't you?
No,
Left it up to him.
I was trying to. I was going through one at a time. What's that? What's
My
that?
phone just.
And I was just like, I'll just take that because it looked like a giant Stein, and I thought it was like a
iPhone or
bottomless beer. But it ended up being a special lantern.
I have.
Yeah.
Word for it?
All right. All right. He comes back down the stairs.
Yep.
And he has something in his hand, and he hands it to you.
Okay.
It is a vial of liquid.
Okay. Amazing.
Sierra and
I want you to roll a d10.
A D10, which is right over here. 9.
wow.
He says, this is a potion of radiant resistance.
Wow. Thank you so much for this. This is.
Just go. Go.
Thank you. No, seriously.
Just go.
Okay, I'm gone.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Where do you go?
So, one quick question. Have you seen where my friends have gone? No, you didn't know that.
They left out the door.
Okay, so
earlier.
I'll go find them. Thank you
All
so much. This
Okay.
is great.
Great.
Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, so I go to the door. Can I run to the door and try to ask around? Have you seen my friends? To anyone?
They look
Regard.
like this.
Is there anyone around that I can go to and say, where have you seen these adventures?
Just
Guy in the giant
again,
mini armor.
room full of nobles.
I go to the. How do I find these guys? I spoke to the dude who knows everything or knows anything about these guys. Okay, I'll go to the door.
Okay. So you walk to the door. You see the guy who was collecting all the weapons
Yeah.
at the beginning of the party, and he's still standing there.
Okay, my
Says,
friend.
"Are you on your way out?"
I am on my way out.
All right.
Can I have my weapons back, please?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Sure. Grab my weapons. Have you seen a troop of 4 adventurers?
Your companions.
Yes, my
Yeah.
companions.
They left maybe 20 minutes ago.
Okay, let me see if I can find some kind of tracking, or do you know if my abilities allow me to find?
I think tracking is
Survival.
survival.
It'll be
Yeah.
survival check. So what are you trying to do?
Yeah, I'm trying to find out where they are. Can I track them? Can I smell them?
What are you? Okay, are you asking him where they went?
Well,
Yes,
You
I
said
have
they
to
left
smell
about 20 minutes
bored.
ago.
Left about 20
You'd like to
minutes
track them?
I
Survival check.
would like to. Okay.
Survival.
Check.
Mr. Milk. Mr. Milk.
Okay. Survival. Survival plus 3, so 14.
14.
Yeah.
Are you proficient in survival?
I am
Not, right?
No.
Okay. At this point, It's a little hard to distinguish any sort of movement
Okay.
in that direction. Yeah, I mean
Okay.
it's a city street,
So
open roads.
I'll wander to down the street.
Okay, so you just start walking down the street. Okay.
Oh man.
Man,
Sorry.
Yeah.
Can I suggest something to him?
No.
No. Metagaming wise?
That's not how the game works.
No.
That's not how the game works.
No.
But can I suggest something to you?
No. Oh yeah,
not-
sure.
Close your ears.
I mean, ears.
Ear muffs.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. You walk out and you start walking down the street, and you turn to your right and you see that there are a couple horses, and there is Vor's cat
Ooh.
and the puppy,
Rocky.
Rocky.
He's a massive. He's not a puppy.
He's massive, isn't he? He's
He is.
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, compared to
And they're,
us.
So-
they're kind of sitting along the
Anybody
the
is.
stone wall.
Okay. I will
not-
cast a spell.
Oh, okay.
I'm going
Whoa,
to
what?
cast.
Kill animals.
Kill animals.
I'm going to.
I'm gonna cast taxidermy.
It picks them up. Look what I got at the fair.
So I am going to.
That's good.
I'm going to cast command
Okay.
to the mastiff.
It is the superior animal.
Okay.
And
Can you read command for me?
sure. You speak a one-word command to the creature you can see within range.
A one-word command.
Yes.
This is not going to go well.
And there's at higher levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot, you can affect one additional creature for each slot level above first level. Okay, sorry, I'm just reading this through and trying to think about how I would do this. I'm trying to. Okay, so I don't know how to do this yet. Let me
Okay.
let me think on it a little bit and then figure out what to do.
Okay, I'll come back to these guys. Okay, so back to you. She's standing like this, looking at you.
Can she see me at the top of the stairs, like just kind of banging? Like,
Yeah.
Uh,
No, she can't see. No, because it comes down now. She says,
I just gotta turn around, and just kind of like sulk my way back down the stairs.
"Oh, you adventurers! You always do this."
Hey, sorry, I was panicked a little. Haven't done that before. Are they? They're not dead. Are they dead?
No,
I mean, it's
they're where
McGill.
I said
just,
they would be.
but all of them, they're like McGill's okay, Vor's okay.
She says, "Wait a minute." She walks over to her desk. She starts moving, like rustling through papers and things, and she pulls out a little stone.
Don't throw it.
It's exactly what he would do too.
And she goes, and then she does this.
I think I have a stone.
And she kind of she puts it to her ear,
Are there any loose stones
and
on
she
the ground?
waits.
Are there any loose stones on the ground?
Sure.
I want to pick up a loose stone from the
Okay.
ground and just speak to it.
You start talking about it.
It's going to make her. I've got my own stone here. I can hear my stone.
She starts to roll her eyes. Hey, your audio's on.
Your audio is on.
Yes, it is. It is. Let me turn that down. Sorry.
So, anyways, so she's listening, and she says, "Just give me a minute."
What's that?
Oh, what?
What's that?
Oh my gosh! Stop. How are you even his great grandson?
Whose? Oh, my grand. Who? What do you mean?
Back to you guys. You guys stand in this room, and you wait a little while, and you're waiting, and you're waiting. Back to you, Menon.
Wait.
Yep.
Oh, what? Is there anything you guys want to do while you wait?
Could I have seen what he did to the door to make it open?
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh, okay.
all of this is very new. I think this takes a long to learn.
18.
18. You know that it's some sort. It's probably a lock spell of some sort.
What I meant is, could I have watched what he did, like the actual?
Yes,
movements?
you remember the motion. It was just like this.
Okay.
But you know that an arcane lock spell can only be unlocked by certain people. So it's not what you do; it's who you are.
And
that
air
has been
genasi, of
given
course,
you.
are universal in that regard. They can open up any door, right? Because they're universally regarded as magicians.
No,
That
No,
was,
but you can
wow.
hold your breath a real long time.
Great effort, though.
no, that was a good attempt
Yeah.
though.
You can swim
that
underwater
was,
a
that
long
was really
time.
great.
Oh, he gets inspiration, and I don't. Fuck.
All right, so back to Manon.
Yes.
Manon, what do we want to do?
So I'm gonna cast Arcane Eye,
Okay.
and it's basically a 1-hour spell, level 4, which creates an invisible magical eye within range that hovers in the air for the duration of about an hour.
Okay.
You mentally receive visual information from the eye, which has normal vision and dark vision out to 30 feet. The eye
Okay.
can look in every direction at all times.
Okay.
As an action, you can move the eye up to 30 feet in any direction. There is no limit to how far away from you the eye can move, but it can enter another plane. It can't enter another plane of existence.
Got it.
So that's
I
the
can't.
limit.
I can't throw
pretty
your
cool.
eye in the bag of holding.
That's right. That's right.
Okay. So what do you want to do with that?
So
Ed?
what I would like to do
could,
is
but
I'm gonna
wouldn't
go.
see.
I'm gonna go one way
Yeah.
down the street.
Yes.
The eye is gonna go the other way down the street, and we're just going to eyeball
The whole of Waterdeep.
the whole of Waterdeep.
You are Google
That
Street
was
viewing this
that was
whole
your
thing.
brilliant solution.
That's all I can figure out
to
right
the
now.
problem.
The best.
Listen, I'm sorry,
So great.
Roscoe. You're not the worst
So,
member.
Yes.
Recognition, finally.
It's
okay.
good to be number two.
So-
It certainly is. Number 2 always feels the best.
All right.
Or,
So back to you guys. So you guys are waiting, and this kind of gentleman, groggy gentleman that you woke suddenly, walks into the tower, back into the room, closes up again, and he kind of. He says, Crone will be with us in just a moment. He was sleeping, and so he's on his way. They tend to sleep.
oh, yeah,
at night.
because you don't
Yeah, 'cause
have
it's in the middle of the
employees.
night.
You don't have
Yeah.
multiple employees to do shift work in case
Oh,
someone
no, we
hears
do.
unannounced at
I
night.
just
But
happen to be the night shift.
Oh,
That's the way
sorry.
it is. I mean,
Sorry.
and you hear,
really?
you hear,
Oh, it's the Rock.
Telephone? Did someone want to answer that?
so gosh, stupid rock. And he goes into his little pouch, pulls out a little rock, and he puts it to his ear. He listens for a little while, and then he speaks back into it. Back to you. She goes,
Whose grandson?
oh my gosh, stop.
I have 8 grandparents. 8 grandparents.
She says, all right, I will do it one more time. If you jump out of that circle, you're out of luck. Do you understand? Do you understand?
But what if you kill me?
Get in the circle.
Do I trust her? Is
Give me
she
an insight
telling me
check.
the truth here? It's 18. I guess I trust her.
You must be important. Because this doesn't usually happen. Get in the circle.
That's right.
Get in the circle.
I am important. I'll just back up into the circle. Like I'm ready.
She starts to do her thing again.
I'll just be like, I'm important!
you see Balabar. the arcane symbol that you guys are looking at flares up, and in the middle is Balabar. You hear, tanks! As he stands in the middle of the room.
Hi, what happened to you?
Hey, she went the thing.
Is this just
What's
the
going on
weirdest
here?
night?
Why are you here after us? What happened?
I got here first. I take the next one.
The man goes, oh, adventurers.
Were you talking to a rock?
What's your name?
Sorry?
What's your name?
I just woke up.
That's a weird name.
My name's Fluin.
Fluid.
Yeah.
What are you
that's right.
fluent in?
Adventurers.
I just flew in.
Oh, it hurts. I'll be right back. And he kind of leaves the room again. Goes out the door. Door closes behind him.
What's going on here?
Manon, you are walking down the street. eye is seeing darkness. You are seeing dark. Well, no, he has dark vision.
sees dark vision,
Okay.
yeah, has dark
So
vision.
give me
Okay.
a survival check.
Okay. So I'm a plus.
Did he give the command to the animal?
No,
No.
he just left him there.
I
So
left
he's
him
so you're walking one
I'm
way and the eyes walking,
the eyes walking
the other way.
or going the other way at the same pace, actually.
That's
So I 13.
No sign of them.
Okay.
All right. So, back to you guys. The door finally opens. In walks Fluin, and accompanying the mage Fluin is an older man of mahogany skin with broad features and salt and pepper braided hair.
Oh.
He carries a staff which seems engraved with the flame motif, and wears a familiar cloak that you've seen before, with a variety of patches on it, with different symbols all over it. 3 house cats slink into the room after him, and as one of them approaches, wings on the back of the cat unfurl, and it starts to... And it kind of, the 2 cats also have wings. And one of them kind of circles around one of the feet, one of them walks the other way, and the cat starts to kind of circle your heads.
Have you never seen these before, Var?
what are they? The cat flies?
Yes, the cat flies. That's the official term for it.
So many new things tonight. That man talked to a rock. Did you see that?
I did. He also listened to the rock as well. It's a bit disconcerting.
Well, welcome. It's
This-
good to see you.
Is that
Do you know-
Stinkbeard? Is it the cloak that we saw on Stink? Where did we see this cloak before?
You saw a similar cloak in the room, a magical item room of Lord Roaringhorn.
Ah, this special swimming one.
He says, it's good to have you here, you know.
Thank you.
It's
It's,
a pleasure to meet you.
Mr.
The name's Crowan.
Rowan.
Crowan, yeah.
So,
That's
Crowan,
right.
do you have an idea of what we're here for?
I absolutely do.
Excellent. Would you mind enlightening us?
Perhaps you tell me.
Tell you what.
You came to Moongleam Tower.
Well, we were sent here by the Sylphin. What was her name again?
Beldora.
No, the one that actually sent us.
Her name,
Right.
Thestral.
Thestral. You know Thestral? On the other end of the line?
Of course.
Of
I
course
do.
you do. So, Beldora sent us. What are we doing again?
Well,
Why are
You
we
can
here?
tell he has a
Swift-
bit of a
Ironbottom also recommended we come.
Give me a perception check, guys.
I'm perceiving now.
We're falling apart. Huh? No, you're not.
I'm perceiving something.
16.
14.
19.
11.
Okay.
Rolling like
With the
shucks
19, you
tonight.
can tell that he's enjoying this, and so he's seemingly distant, but he's got a bit of a smirk on his face, and so you can tell he's finding the comedy, and you feel that he's kind of jabbing you a little bit.
Oh.
Well, go on now, tell me.
Thwip Ironbottom had also mentioned that we should come, and
He's a good friend of mine.
apparently everybody knows our name, but we don't know anybody here, so this is very awkward.
Can I have my drift glow back?
Oh, yes, of course. Let me pull out my sack.
One of these flying cats lands on your
Wipe it off.
shoulder,
My
Roscoe,
shoulders? Okay.
and its wings kind of unfurl in, and it starts to kind of
Just around my neck?
just walking around your neck, kind of like licks you on the face. You feel like that familiar sandpaper cat tongue.
Because of experience with
Yeah, cats.
cats, right?
Yes.
My name's
Okay.
Roscoe.
I have
What do you do? Anything?
Oh, I just reach up and gently caress it, and I don't have any food on me, do I?
You
Um,
are food to a cat.
That's why it's licking you.
give me a Give me a charisma check, please.
Charisma. Do I have charisma?
Hope it just shreds you.
Do you have proficiency in animal handling?
Yes, I do.
Okay, with advantage.
Okay.
That's good. I think you need that.
Yep. That would be a what's charisma? 15.
15?
Yeah.
Okay. It kind of like sniffs around you and kind of flies off and kind of circles the room a bit and then lands on the ground again.
Okay.
So go on, tell me why you're here.
I look at Crone. It seems to me that that the Harpers are also involved with trying to figure out the ordning, or what's happened to it.
That's all you got.
Okay. I have
Well,
speak
Lord-
with small beasts.
Yeah.
Through sounds and gestures, you can communicate simple ideas with smaller beasts.
Yeah.
I just want to communicate to the flying cat through my sounds and gestures.
Yeah.
He's not our friend.
Well, that's
Okay.
good. I thought you were going to tell him
Through
to shit
sounds
on
and
me.
gestures?
Yeah. Through
Okay.
sounds and gestures, you can communicate simple ideas with smaller beasts.
Okay, so you look down at the cat, and the cat kind of looks up at you. What's the gesture you would like to use? It kind of looks up at him, and it goes,
Funny.
The best.
and it kind of comes over to you, and it starts to like circle around your leg
Yeah,
a little bit.
I'll just pet it a little.
So give me a charisma check.
Okay.
Come on, one.
No,
Seriously.
no. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, and that one.
It's a 4. It's a 4.
He killed that cat.
As cats do, it kind of like turns up his tail to you and kind of like walks away. Do you have animal hand? Actually, do you have proficiency in animal handling?
You know.
Any levels in it?
I don't think so.
Is the cat
No.
big enough to
No.
carry him away?
You don't?
Well, I have a.
No.
I don't have proficiency in it.
No. Okay, so it walks away. And he says, the giant's upheaval poses a grave threat to the balance of power in the north. We know these things. So I have it on good authority that the Harpers, of course you know that's us, the Lord's Alliance, the Emerald Enclave, and the Order of the Gauntlet and the Zentarum are all taking steps to protect civilization against the giant's depredations.
Yeah, the
I'm
Zentarum.
the Zentarum.
Those guys are bastards.
I know the giants and dragons have a long history of conflict, and I suspect that the dragons might somehow be responsible, directly, possibly indirectly, for the giants' uprising.
Well, that was
That
wonderful.
sounds plausible.
What do you know of it?
Do you think they took Hecaton?
The dragons.
What
Hecaton
do,
is missing.
what do you know of Hecaton?
We know
That
he's missing.
He's missing.
And that's the reason why the ordning has been disrupted.
If the dragons are directly connected, maybe they took him.
You're onto something. That's why you're here.
We did come into contact with the Dragonborn, who definitely was not friends with the giants. He's gone now.
I heard. We have been watching you for some time, you know.
But I don't believe that Jenks was involved with what happened with the ordning.
No, I don't think so. At least not from my agents.
So, is that how you've been watching us? Through agents?
Oh, you've met multiple ones along your travels.
Oh yeah.
Well, I believe that Beldora's probably one of your agents.
Possibly.
Possibly.
And he grins.
Maybe one of the reagents.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. Please continue.
I don't know exactly why we're here, but we have set our path to make things right. Could you help to clear things up?
That's why you're here.
And do you know Zephyros?
I've heard of him. I've never met the man.
He was the one that told at the time it was just myself and Balabar. But a couple, well, at that time we had Jenks with us and we had what was that other Genasi's name?
Sorry. I know all this. I'm here to help.
Then why
Listen.
speak in riddles, man?
You have been trudging around the Sword Coast. We've been waiting for you to come and see me. There's been many times we've told you, but you're finally here. Those that don't hear must feel sometimes, you know.
Yeah, but you could have just transported us here any time. I mean, you didn't need to.
Well, we didn't mean to be late. We did what we thought was right, and some things just took a long
Listen.
Yeah,
time.
but we were at the
We were
party
trying
yesterday.
to. Jinx's sister took forever.
Oh
we
my
just
gosh, what
couldn't.
a
Okay. I like adventures, you know. I like to help you all out. You can help me out too. The way that you got here, you can get to other places around the Forgotten Realms. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you with those things.
Well, what can we do in return for your benevolence?
Well, first of all, you take this. It's a map of the inner circles.
Oh,
The network.
I'll show it to McGill. I'll stand beside McGill and show
no, you
it
do not.
to him.
Madden should have stayed with
There's
you.
the horn.
We have multiple circles in the Harper network.
Where do they
Gonna
go? And where should we go?
The destinations are listed on the map.
Where
At
should-
each one of the places, there's a mage attending the circle
Does he have the graphic?
that will cast it for you.
Is there an order in which we should be visiting these places, or is it rather random?
You must know where to go. I don't know these things. I'm just
Is the
helping you get
hairdresser?
there.
There's the martini glass.
The head.
There's
The
the-
scissors?
McGill, if you look at this, do you think you might recognize the name of a place for us to go? I am not sure.
There's Loudwater.
Loudwater.
Waterdeep. We know Waterdeep.
If any of us look at the map,
We were in Waterdeep.
can any of us
Neverwinter,
discern
we've been
based on
there.
the symbols any familiarity?
Which one are we
whatsoever?
at now?
Where you?
give
There's
me
no
history
you
check.
are here.
History?
This one.
Oh, I see.
You guys all know Neverwinter.
Everbum? What is this?
No.
Everplund? Plume?
Evelyn?
I wrote this map. If you have
Everland.
questions, you can just ask me.
Where are we now?
I'm right here.
We're in Everland.
Come on, you guys
Everland.
circle around
Are we
things
in
all
Everland?
day.
Yeah. At the hairdressers.
We are in.
You're on Everland right now.
We're in Everland.
Yes.
I rolled a 22. What does that entail? What do I know from that?
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
What are you rolling?
Okay, all right.
What are you
So,
do-
okay, so you recognize Neverwinter, which was where you dropped Jinx off on the
Yeah.
way south. You recognize Everland, and Waterdeep. Loudwater and Mirabar and Yartar you don't.
Yartar.
You have heard of all these places, Jeff. You've only been to Waterdeep and Neverwinter.
So, McGill, do any of these ring any bells for you of the next place we should go?
Why don't we ask this guy?
Well, he seems to think that we should already know where we're going.
We didn't even know we
Your
should come
path
here.
is yours to explore and follow and find out. Your path,
Maybe Loudwater?
my friend. Young Gotwin.
Grathwood?
Cult twin.
It's
We've been watching you a
alternative
little closer.
pronunciation.
Your great grandfather Cornelius has been a harper for some time. This may come as a surprise, but he is alive and well, though currently we do not know where he is. He is entrenched deeply in a mission of the utmost importance.
He's alive?
That may be a shock to you, but yes. He wanted you to have something.
Gems?
No, you have enough of those.
What?
It's something else that you already have on you.
Boat? Is it a boat? Does he want me to have a boat?
You can figure it out.
I'm not sure. But I can.
This has been
He
swell.
wants me to have something
I've had
that
a
I
good
already
time.
have. That doesn't sound very exciting.
He says you'll know what to say when you have it. Alright.
Can Can you
It
give
has
us?
been swell. It's been nice to meet you.
When was the last
Maybe we see you again, alright?
Oh yeah.
But where are you
is
going?
there any-
80-20 at the most.
Going back to bed.
Whoa.
This has been interesting.
Can I come with you?
To bed.
Not to bed. Just can I get away?
The cat goes over to you, McGill, and starts to kind of circle around and kind of just hops up with a little flutter, lands on your shoulder.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give the cat a little.
Yeah, okay. He looks over you, he's like, okay, he starts to lick your face.
Didn't he fail the persuasion check?
Who?
My charisma. He didn't really
No,
like
no,
me.
but he didn't like you, but he can still talk. You can still communicate with him.
Okay.
So the guy left already? Crone is gone?
What do you want?
I wanna go with
Did
him.
you react in any way?
Well, I was
No, I'd
going
let
to
the.
ask if you could
I loot the room.
give us some
Just
idea
sit on my
of
shoulder.
what is
What's
in
that?
these other
I let the
locations.
cat sit on my shoulder.
You just let him sit? Okay. Alright. Is that?
And could you give us some idea on what is in some of these locations we have not yet seen?
They are just circles in cities around so you can get to place quickly. Instead of on the boat you came on.
Well, we greatly appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you.
when you're ready, you go. We will send you back to Waterdeep right now.
How
But at
often-
any time,
Yes.
the attendant mages will send you on your way.
How often can we make use
So
of these
why
cycles?
did we have to come see you to find this information if you're sending us back to Waterdeep?
Yeah, why don't you just use the thing and come over and see us, and then we would have saved the trip. She said she could only do it a few times. It seems like it
Not
won't
to
save
seem
the
ungrateful. I would cut Balabar off. Not to seem ungrateful.
Well, you kinda do, you know.
But
You gotta put in the work to get what you want out of it.
So we've done a lot now to try to understand what's happening with the Ordnance.
Do you know where Hecaton is?
No.
No.
Do you know who's behind his disappearance?
The dragons.
No. Well, maybe the dragon.
You said he said the
You
dragons.
don't know enough yet. I'm trying to help.
Yeah. Any? I mean, there's lots of places we could go. Any thoughts?
Do you know who? Do you know where is the dragons?
I have told you all I know.
So.
You have a good night. He walks
Thank you,
towards the door.
thank you.
But what about my
How
grandfather?
often can we use these circles?
Door opens.
Closes.
I'm just gonna wait in front of the door.
Fluid stands there.
I'll ask the other guy.
Are we done? Can I go back to bed now?
Fluid, I have a question.
Yes.
How often can we use these circles?
I think you can use them as often as you need.
See, she lied to me.
So, okay, so we could go back to Waterdeep and get our animals, and then go from Waterdeep to another place within the same day, and it would be okay?
If it's necessary, I guess.
Do you want to go to Tartar?
I don't know. You should have asked him when he was here.
I tried, and you just...
All right, get back in the circle.
Okay, alright, then, we
Does
could
this
go
guy
to...
have
Sorry,
a-
the cat's left with.
Does this guy have an amulet or anything?
Yes.
What?
Yeah,
So where are we going now?
what, you have a
Going
boat?
back to Waterdeep. Man,
Well,
you
it's not a-
really
it's not
don't
a
pay
real boat, it's a
attention.
little boat.
Oh, okay.
Well, he said we could go wherever we wanted.
No, he said he'd send you back to Waterdeep. That's where I'm sending you.
Alright,
Okay, so next time we want to leave Waterdeep, then we have to go back into the secret thing.
The mausoleum?
Yeah. Shh. It's
That's
always
how this works. Yes.
okay.
Okay,
Yes.
let's-
So we could go
Go.
back there now and then go somewhere else. You can't send us somewhere else now.
well,
I
would-
was told to send you back to Waterdeep.
Well, we've got to go back to Waterdeep because Rocky and Brooks are back there.
But we could go back to Waterdeep, get Rocky and Bryce, come back here, and then you could send us somewhere.
Or we could have Thestral send us somewhere.
Oh, Thestral could send us. Yeah.
we have to
she's
figure out.
Lovely.
We need to figure out what we're gonna do next
To Waterdeep.
to Waterdeep.
All right.
You guys get in the circle.
This is all bollocks.
He casts the teleportation circle. Same thing. Bloop. You guys appear back. Thestral is
Balabar,
lying
you
on
could
the,
have just stayed here.
she's lying
I
on the cot.
tried.
Thestral's lying on the cot. She's kind of reading. She looks at you. She goes, "Oh, you're back." She puts the book down. She
We
gets
are
up.
What are you reading?
A book.
What's it about?
a book.
How many shades of grey?
Well, two. Okay.
It's a short book.
Short boat.
All right. Well, thanks.
What do you eat down here?
Thank you.
Don't worry about that.
Oh, I guess. Hey, I have a
Oh,
question.
Nims. She eats Nims.
She starts to rub her
I
forehead.
blush a little.
A little? A little? A lot.
No gingers.
That's our word.
Yeah.
Okay.
I live Wait, so I'm gonna just ask you, how do we get back out? I just ask you. I think the guy closed the lid. How do we get back out?
Like that.
Can I get a rock like you have?
Thank you.
Thank
Take
you.
care. Have a good one.
Bye now.
Bye now.
Bye now.
Back to Manon. You are wandering, and you've wandered half across town.
Okay, so I head back
Where?
towards the animals.
Okay, so you wander for how long?
I don't know, 30 minutes. Not
Okay.
that long.
Okay,
Just
so
long
you
enough to
take
find
30
it.
minutes back. You've been gone about an hour or so.
Yep.
And you standing around the animals.
Okay.
What do you do when you get back?
I just wait.
Okay.
Wait by the
They're
animals.
not going to let the animals go.
Yeah,
So you're
exactly.
just going to wait. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys come back. You guys walk up out of the sarcophagus. As soon as all of you are out, the shield guardian puts it back in place. And what do you guys do? What do you guys head?
Well, I think we should head back to the wherever we were before.
To the inn, the yawning
Yes,
tunnel?
the inn.
Oh,
No. Back to Lord
We're going
Roaring
to go
Stone.
back to the party. Do you think the party's still happening?
Our animals are
Roaring.
there.
Oh.
Roaring Stone. What was his
Roaring.
name?
We're
Roaring.
gonna go
Roaring.
back. Let's go back and get
Roaring.
Let's go to
Let's
our
go get
animals.
Roaring
and then,
boredom.
well, Yatta?
Okay, about half an hour later,
we should go to
these
the-
guys come sauntering in towards.
Oh,
Not
what
sauntering,
the
we're
hell?
wolves.
Where were you guys?
Where were you?
Surprise!
I was
Where were
trying to
you?
find you, and
Where-
you were nowhere to be found.
Where were you?
We went to the graveyard. We
Yes.
fought.
We
fought some
we were
dead things.
teleported. Then we
We're
met
in,
the
we're in Everland.
Crone. Remember
Oh,
Crone? He had a
remember
disease named after him.
It's really nice there.
I've
Wonderful
never been.
fellow.
Yeah.
But then I wouldn't have been able to go anyways because
You were-
I've got a magic thing.
got a
I got
magic
a
thing.
magic thing.
now.
I got-
That's
I
great.
can't
Wow.
believe it.
Well
I
done.
actually convinced him to do it too as well.
What did you get?
Like,
Well done.
I've got this great potion. It's like a potion.
What does it do?
I've no idea. I need someone to look at it. Can I do an investigation check on this?
He
puppy?
told you what it was.
Oh, what did he say? it was?
A resistant,
Radiant
a radiant
resistance.
resistance.
Oh, radiant resistance.
So what is it?
Radiant resistance.
It's a radiant resistant potion.
Like a sunscreen.
Yes, it's exactly that.
That's great.
I've noted it in my book as
Perhaps you
sun-
should give it to Bellabar. He's a little.
Yeah.
All right, so we've gone actually quite long. We're going to take a break.
Yes,
Okay.
let's do that.
So let's take a quick break. We're going to
Mental reset?
Yeah, exactly. Who currently has the most votes?
So it looks like we may have broken it.
Oh,
I was at 8.
Because there was so
I
many.
was at
No.
8.
Oh, so you're in second place.
Here's the thing.
No, I was leading. I was killing it.
No, Todd, I think what was happening is I was, as Realmsmith, loving all the comments that people were leaving. And so all of those were tabulated onto Todd's. Sorry, Todd.
That doesn't
You
sound
aren't
realistic
as
at all.
loved as you might have thought.
so we don't have the voting system right now.
Well, if
So
you
Mr.
eliminate
Taggart,
Todd,
whatever,
everything
yeah.
still works.
I don't see the.
Oh
thing.
yeah, sorry, I can put it up.
Yeah, the icon.
Yeah, but-
So,
Yeah.
Rules are rules, Joel.
rules are rules.
Are they rules?
So 8220 for moi.
Okay,
Oh.
so we're
And
going to.
two.
Okay,
It's
so let's.
basically a tie.
So what is it?
A tie across everyone else but me.
2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and you have
I have 0.
0.
Yeah.
That's
Inspiration
makes
for
sense.
everyone.
That's probably because you weren't playing for the most of
For
the
sure.
thing.
Yeah, I think that's
And even when
well,
you were, it
that's
wasn't like you were
that's
there much.
gotta be it.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do, folks. If you've enjoyed the stream so far, and you've enjoyed one of the players in particular, then by the end of this break, whoever has the most votes, basically what you do is you just click the emoji, or what do you call that? Respond
Yep.
on the video. Click
Yeah.
whatever one you want that is above their head, and then that will put the vote in. So,
Exactly
so
correct.
vote now. By the end of this break, we are going to tabulate those, and that person will get something special.
sad face.
Let's go.
So
Let's
just
go, Angry.
just so you
Yeah.
don't just so you don't feel bad, even though it's a sad face, we will know you're not sad about voting for me.
No. Vote haha. It's simple.
Vote for the
Enjoy the
person.
anger.
Vote for the
I don't like
emoji who's above the person that you want to vote for. And then again, we'll take a look at them at the end of this break.
That's
So
right.
guys, take a break. If you need a bio break
Yeah.
or do whatever you got to do, go do that.
Great.
Couple announcements. Again, we're doing a giveaway. Make sure that you do hashtag romp, and then add somebody that you think will enjoy this. So mention a friend in the comments that you think will enjoy it, and then hashtag romp, and you will get entered into the T-shirt and WizKids miniature giveaway.
Nice.
Do you have a favorite grandmother, for example?
Can I add one little detail to that?
Sure.
The detail being that I've made it so that people can mention more than one person to get multiple entries
Okay.
into the contest.
Okay.
So
Nice.
mention more
Do
people,
that.
Yeah.
share more places, you
Yeah.
get more entries, and I'm adding your names into a big pool.
Good
Yeah,
idea.
that's a good idea.
Yeah,
It's a good call. Also, again, we launched pre-orders on our encounter crates. So we have an encounter crate and we have a layer crate that we will send you monthly. The idea behind our whole channel is that we want to help you to elevate and make your experiences at the tabletop incredible. We've been doing that so far through tutorials and a number of different things, but we want to kind of take that to the next level and actually send you what you need to do that in a crate, all packaged up nicely so you can track with us. So along with the stuff that you get in the mail every month, you will also get online tutorials that will show you how to do, whether it be painting the miniatures or building the paper craft or whatever the case may be, to you every month. So the pre-orders are on our website, www.realmsmith.tv.
Yep.
If you pre-order for a whole year in advance, you get 2 crates for free. And then if you use RealmSmith10 as a discount code at checkout, you'll also get an additional 10% on that, which is awesome.
Correct.
And to let you know, we haven't announced this out loud yet. It is on our website, but the encounters, each encounter box, both a layer and the regular encounter crate, sorry, I'll just say that again. The encounter crate is an owlbear themed crate for June, and the layer crate, which is the larger kind of epic crate, is a Wizard Sanctum. Both of the modules that will come with those crates are written by Absolute Tabletop, our good friends over at Absolute Tabletop. Our good friends at Absolute Tabletop, including Tim, are hard at work right now formulating those for you. So every month you will get an encounter module written by someone, one of our awesome friends out there in the publishing world, in order to make that encounter crate that much better. So make sure to head over and check those out. If the crate isn't what you're looking for, you can also become just a member of the Realm for $5 a month, and that is, they'll give you exclusive access to videos and a hangout once a month with us and a bunch of other really, really cool and fun stuff. Be sure to do that. If you get the crate, you get that included in it. It's also just a way to support us. We love doing what we do. We'd love to do this full time, and so
Hells yes.
becoming a member of the Realm is just a way of saying thank you.
Oh yeah, spending time with these guys 24/7 is my ultimate goal.
Oh,
Please make that happen.
please make it happen.
That was a glowing review. Thank you,
Very
Jeff. Thank you.
By the way, the videos he's talking about, they're not the ones I make. Those cost a lot more. So, but these ones are great quality. So,
And yours aren't, of course.
We have also, as you all know, and I've been saying it for months, we have partnered with WizKids and Vallejo. We're going to be bringing you amazing tutorial series. The first one is the Beholder series. We're going to show you how to do everything from prep the mini to base coat it to highlight and add midtones, as well as OSL lighting using an airbrush and all kinds of crazy stuff. It's a 5-part series. Part 5 is exclusive to members of the Realm, or will be when it's released.
Yep.
So just
Can you explain
No,
OSL lighting?
they want-
Because that was part of the
object source lighting. Object source lighting is multiple lighting sources. Do you want to hold this up? Do you want to turn on that battle cam, Joel, so
Yes.
Brandon can show everybody
One quick second.
the WizKids Beholder that we're going to be featuring in our tutorials.
There it is. There it is. Turn it that way. So
This
like,
way, like
yeah,
that?
yeah.
All right,
No, no,
and
no,
then
no, no, no,
continue the
like,
rotation.
like this.
Like, and rotate, like...
There we
See
go.
that
Yeah.
multiple source lighting? See, on the back we have
Yeah.
some beautiful blue hues.
Oh,
and
that's-
then as we turn around, some nice golden firelight. It's a beauty to behold, isn't it?
Yeah.
Retail package is worth 14,428.
Yes. What a gorgeous work of art right here, gentlemen. And
we do a bio break, or we?
Yes, by
gotta
all,
hurry
by
up.
all
Oh, man,
means.
gotta hurry
Come
up.
on, man. I
you
can
can
turn
learn
it
how
around.
to do this for the low, low price of free by watching the videos. Yes.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, we will be releasing that really, really soon. It's taking us a little longer than we expected because it's our first kind of series of this type. But be sure, guys, actually, just to go to YouTube and Facebook, subscribe, like, comment on videos. We have tons of how-to videos, both painting and crafting, as well as a bunch of other things on how to make your experience in your game play and your tabletop that much better. So please check us out on the Instagram as the portcullis opens and shuts loudly. Thanks, Roscoe.
That's
Yeah, anyways, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Check us out. Make sure that you do that. Are there any questions? Who's in the chat right now? Let's do that while those guys go out there.
Michael Morelli is in there. Craig Purdy, Kyle Allen. Gosh, there's a
Welcome.
guy named David Morin who's in there.
yeah. He voted for
Jeff-
Balabar.
Roney, Jeff Roney.
Jeff Roney, that's a new
John
one.
Burden. Oh, I forgot John.
Anybody have any questions? I saw some questions a little earlier today. A lot of people loving on our room. Thank you. We love
Great.
playing in here too.
Yeah.
Any quick questions that you guys have? We were playing Storm King's Thunder. The guys are 7th level, which they continue to complain about
we
on a
continue-
regular basis.
No, we continue to be 7th level. as in,
It's better than 6th level.
it is.
I'm not going to complain there.
It is one better than 6th.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yep.
Like, one better.
But I mean, okay, Jay. Here's
Yeah.
a question for you.
Sure.
We're how do you keep track on a map, or do you keep track on a map of where everyone is in the world as a DM? Because to me, it feels like you keep so many stories going at the same time. How do you do it? I don't know how he does it.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
Honestly, it becomes little microcosms as you move through.
Okay.
And so the story's kind of building as you go. I'm using Storm King's Thunder, which
Right.
is an existing module.
Yep.
And it kind of tells me where I need to go. I kind of have a grand idea of where the story's going, and
Yep.
then I add my little flavor.
Yep.
Obviously, the most challenging and fun part is adding little bits of your guys' personal stories into that.
Okay.
And so I'll infuse the adventures with little bits of what they do.
Of our things.
But I don't create it all in one go. I just kind of create it as I go, as is needed. I kind of figure out where you guys plan to go
Yep.
or might be,
Yep.
and then I continue to build on the story. So that's kind of how I do that. Any questions on the chat there, Joel?
So far, no.
All right, cool. Those guys are almost
What-
back. We're
what-
live again.
What version are we playing?
5th edition,
Fifth edition. It's
which
a-
is awesome.
Yep. What are your thoughts on in-game currency? I watched some videos and I was in agreement and actually abolished the use of money in the game. Oh, interesting thought.
In-game currency. So you abolished it.
Michael, could you elaborate on that? How do you mean you abolished it? As in you don't use any in-game money at all?
As a rogue, I hate this idea.
In real life, it would even not be very useful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So I get it, because managing, one of the most difficult things for a DM, personally, is to figure out, when you guys are like, oh, how much is this worth, or can I make this, or where can I buy this?
Mm-hmm.
So finding a good kind of in-game currency method is valuable, I would
Right.
say. And so I get why people would do that, because it just simplifies the game.
Right.
But I also feel like it adds a depth and a value, I guess, to it.
Well, it definitely adds value.
Yeah, well, inherently.
Really?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I'd like to hear more about that, actually, Michael. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that.
He says, I want to escape doing that stuff. I put in a trading system, is what he's
Oh, yeah.
saying.
That
That's
absolutely.
interesting.
That's
So
cool.
like a barter, I
Yeah,
guess?
yeah,
Barter
yeah,
idea?
yeah.
But
That's
that's
really
just
cool.
old school money.
That's old school
Does
money.
he say he watched a video on it?
No.
Like bartering?
No.
Oh, I thought he said he
The
watched
old-
I put
world's
ins-
oldest
instead
profession.
Instead of money in chests, items that can be used for trading. So effectively, you've turned items into your currency.
which is an interesting thought. But yeah,
Cool.
I don't know that I actually really like the use of money. I mean, because it's. I mean, everyone understands it already.
Capitalist
Well, I am a little bit. I am a little bit of a capitalist.
I have a question here from John. John says, how did your players do their ability scores? Point buy, standard, or rare dice rolling? I do it the old school dice way. We roll 4d6 and then pick the top 3 for each of our ability scores. That's the way I've always done it. I like it that way, and then you just kind of assign. What I do allow, though, is if... camera!
I'll get it.
Leave
I'll
it
get
to
it.
Jeff.
So I'll get it.
Jeff.
No, keep talking. Keep
No,
talking.
no, no,
Every
no,
time.
I'll get it.
Every time.
We gotta get back in here. It's getting late.
Is it? Coincidence.
So yeah, so what we've done actually is what I allow people to do is if you have really bad scores across the board, I allow you to roll the entirety of all of those scores again.
Yes, you
it's
did
kind
that
of
with
the
me.
approach. Yeah.
Because I had a horrible character to start,
Yeah.
and now I have an amazing character.
So I don't allow players to re-roll each score, but I allow them to re-roll the set if they're not happy with their scores. I guess the point for me is I'm here to facilitate fun. And if you have a character that's really low level or whatever, I mean, you can roll with it, absolutely. But I feel like I want you to enjoy your character from the get-go and having a decent...
Really?
Decent scores, yeah.
Because that hasn't happened yet.
That's not my fault.
Oh, okay. My first one didn't die.
Here's a question from the crowd. When do you expect that the guys will level up?
That's a great
Yes,
question.
that's a great question.
It feels like
Is that question from Joel OJ?
It's
there a-
John Michael Purdy.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John.
You automatically win the prize.
Yeah. All right. So the answer to that question is this: I use
It's going to be crowing.
instead of the classic method of tallying up experience points for every monster, I use a milestone experience method. And that's what's suggested in Storm King's Thunder and a lot of the other modules. Just is a lot easier. It's a lot less number crunching.
Milestones
And so
are exceptionally rare.
So they're not usually, but these guys tend to romp and waste a lot of time in
Romp?
and around.
Who are we having sex with?
You are romping for
Care to go for a quick romp
Mothers.
behind the bushes?
romping around the
All
coast.
right. So the other thing too is that if we go too quickly, we won't be here a long time to
Nobody
play
likes
for
a
you
quick
guys.
romp.
So I'm not intentionally spreading it out,
Right.
but I'm not in a rush to get to the next milestone necessarily because we bring you all this awesome content on a weekly basis.
DM
And
forgot
you'll
to write
notice,
story for the next
to
session.
be honest with you, you'll notice that a lot of
Yeah.
streams out there, they level up actually quite slower than some do just to be able to play for a long period of time.
Yeah. Tell the stories.
To tell the stories that we want to tell. And so, level isn't important, really, right?
No.
We've been
Let's look
at
we've
it.
been baboons for a few sessions.
That's true.
It's all right. Ability
Speak
score.
for
It
yourself,
does,
Balabar.
it does take this group a little longer to get to where they need to go than it does some. I'm
Not
just
anymore.
saying,
People's sisters wouldn't have disappeared.
Oh my gosh, that was like 3 months chasing his sister, and then they both died anyway.
yeah. So,
She lived.
that's the idea. Though, I have leveled you guys up even outside of milestones before.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
A couple
We hit
times.
level 7. We hit level 7 early, and we are grateful.
We are a benevolent.
But now, getting to level 8 is
What
taking a
have you
little
done
longer.
for us lately?
What have you done for us lately?
I don't know. He makes a whole bunch of cool stuff.
He did give a bunch of.
I
magic.
love
right, back
I
to the
love
game.
that bar
Yay.
that we were in for.
Back to the game. Back to the game.
Alright.
Back to the game.
All right, so we will do the giveaway at the end of the session,
Yeah,
folks,
sounds good.
around 10, between 10 and 10:30.
Hashtag romp.
Hashtag romp. And mention. Okay, so,
And love.
no.
No.
If we look at the votes, Roscoe has won! Has 4 votes to his name.
Good job, Roscoe.
We know why that is, McGill. Roscoe, for that,
Roscoe.
Yeah.
you
Broken.
find buried in your pack
Oh, Oh, thank God I was.
I was gonna say, I was
thought it was
gonna,
gonna be something else.
I was
I
gonna,
found it. I would have known earlier.
I was gonna say sack, but then I figured that wouldn't go over well.
Thank
In
you.
your pack, a magic potion that you had forgotten about. You
Oh.
have a Cure Wounds healing potion
Hey.
for your use.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's not cure light wounds. That's a cure,
Cure
wounds.
Yeah,
Yes.
never mind.
Oh, well,
There you
I
go.
can't wait
Never
to
mind.
use it on you, Vor.
To heal my heart.
Okay.
That's
You
not
guys
that
find
powerful.
yourselves outside of the Roaring Horn residence.
Yes.
Your pets are there, and you guys are there. You've seen Manon again for the first time since you left.
Hey.
And what do you guys do?
Manon, I need to speak to you about something that happened in the cemetery.
Sure.
I started feeling this pain in my chest, and I've never felt anything like that before, but it only started once we crossed over the wall. Now, I know you do some healing things. Can you take a look, or maybe... Can
I
you
just-
know of anything like this?
Well, the great thing about my powers is that I don't have to touch you. I don't
Thank
have
you.
to look at you.
Thank you.
I could
appreciate
seriously
that.
be from several feet away and still accomplish the same thing.
You have powers?
I mean, I think so.
So,
Surely.
what do you
That
think?
sounds like a wife.
Let me try to do something for you.
Everyone why he's
Thank
the
you.
wow face?
Yeah.
let's,
Nailed it.
And single?
You just go, wow.
Oh, thanks for the cure wounds, Dick.
High five. Next potion will be a Cure Ego
Okay,
potion.
Okay, so I cast a, I'll cast a level 2, so 2d8 plus 3, on
Why
To
you
do what?
this?
cure wounds on him.
Are you down hit points?
Not much, but I'm asking
There's
him
a-
to see if he could fix the thing.
Oh.
Fix the
The
thing.
chest.
Yeah, I think
chest.
there's a communication
Oh,
error.
okay.
That's okay, let it play out. Let it
Issue.
play out.
Yeah.
If the characters are
Okay,
miscommunicating.
so Manon, roll a, what is it, 2d8?
2d8.
Plus your, plus.
Yeah, so 5, 4, 9.
So you place your hand on his chest
Sure.
plate, and warmth, a warm blue energy
Yes.
encircles you, and you feel just like you did a couple minutes ago. The ache is still there.
I'm
Is he healed?
back to my full strength.
He's
right?
healed!
But I still feel this ache, this
Then-
pain. That's,
Then I've no clue what it is.
but you
He healed you.
do you know?
Oh, you know what I'll do? Can I cast, I'll do something else for you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast
okay.
Detect Poison
Wow, you're so
and
good.
Disease.
You got so many powers, man.
So, I know how to use them
Can you
all.
read it, that spell out?
Sure. For the duration, you can sense the presence and location of poisons, poisonous creatures, and diseases within 30 feet of you. You also identify the kind of
You're gonna
poison,
glow.
poisonous creature, or disease. In
Say
each,
that- I'm trying to listen to the spell.
in each case, the spell.
Well said.
The spell can
Well
penetrate
said.
most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay. All right.
3 feet of wood.
So divination.
Oh, there's a problem.
All right. So
No.
I
Yes,
cast. Yeah, I guess I cast this at the level 2.
Okay, so you cast it on Vor. Close your eyes. You mutter, you mutter the incantation. You open up your eyes, and there is nothing.
Nope. Sorry. No. I don't see anything. Sorry.
What was
Wow.
that checking for? What
Well,
That's great.
was?
it was to find out if anything that's affecting you has magic inside of it.
Would have.
It seems you are having an
Curse?
angina attack. It's certainly much more physical than it is magical.
Or you
Say
get
that.
castrated when you're
was
fighting.
it a curse
Of
or?
what?
He's pretty powerful, eh?
He is. He is.
I've no clue what it is. It's not magical from what I can tell.
Okay.
It's not health related in that it's not like I don't know what it is.
Maybe it's a heartache.
maybe on the inside. Have you checked the inside of your armor? Maybe
It's a
there's
pin.
like a
Yeah,
spike
the
inside
pins
or
are from holding it on
pins
the
or
shelf.
something down
Could
there.
just be a thing, like a nail.
You think my armor is cursed?
I've no clue.
Or bent.
Why didn't you take it off?
Detect.
No.
You're feeling it's the dull throb is gone, but it's still like this tingly kind of like pins and needles on the surface of your skin.
Can I cast one more spell?
Sure you can.
Oh my gosh.
Detect magic. So I'm gonna do. I don't have much slot. Many
Well,
slots
you know
left.
it's magical.
I have many slots left actually. So for the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you.
Yeah, we know how it
Go.
works.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Just making sure.
Okay, go.
Y'all know.
Okay.
Boom.
Close your eyes. You feel a bit of a searing kind of sense alert kind of happen. You open up your eyes, and he is a beacon of magical
Wearing armor.
energy that is emanating from his armor. You know that his armor is magical.
And now I've got it.
And you're looking specifically at him. Yeah.
So, here's what I can tell you. You're wearing magic armor.
I think I might have known that.
Boy, let's just go
Give me other
get
magical
you
items
some
on you.
milk back at the inn.
And just the armor.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't pay for
So-
this. He doesn't know what he's
I don't
doing.
think he's charging me
I
anything.
I'm just doing this as a friend. I've
I
no
appreciate
clue.
this,
So,
man.
so for the record, when did you get this crazy armor stuff?
Like an hour ago.
Right,
I think
this
it
stupid
was-
magic place.
Right.
Listen
well,
here.
you got a potion.
Well,
so-
now I've got a potion. Yes,
Yeah.
that's great.
Maybe the
Works for
potion will
me.
work.
Yeah,
just-
I just
Oh.
pour the potion on his.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Just,
Well, thank you for looking. I don't suppose you have anything really, really strong you could cast it. Just see if it works.
It's
Vor.
not the flu, Vor.
Vor?
It's some
Well,
kind
it
of.
just it doesn't seem good though, does it? I mean,
no, I'm not gonna do
it
it.
hurts real bad. I fell on my knees. Nothing makes me fall down on my knees.
Give me a medicine check.
Sure, a medicine check, medicinal checkings. Where
It's,
are you? Where are there? You are.
Yeah, I mean, like normally I could just tough through it, but
Oh, man.
you know,
So 24.
You imagine that to find out what's happening, you may want to take a look at the area that is afflicted.
Haven't
Now
I
you
been
don't
looking?
want to, but I'm saying actually, he says his skin is throbbing and thing. You would think, oh, maybe giving him a once over
Yeah.
might actually give you some sort of indication of what is happening.
Okay, so
Or you could burn through
Could be
more
worse.
spells.
Could be in his cod, please.
let me get this blowtorch going.
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So perhaps there's actually something more serious going on, and I'll have to kind of. Could you? This is so stupid.
Are you even this kind of doctor?
I'm just going to check for a
do I have
moment.
to take off the whole thing or
Just the top.
You're not
the
gonna
top?
buy him a drink?
Just the
No.
chorus.
Get him a milk.
Can I just take the top off?
Just
and
the
I'll
tip,
check?
really.
Oh,
Okay.
just
Take
take
the
your
tip.
top
I
off.
doff the
Take it.
breastplate.
Can't
Whoa.
take off the breastplate.
The guards at the front of the courtyard that you're currently in kind of cast a look in your direction. They're taking notice
So-
of this
wait.
conversation that's
I
happening here.
I should say, gentlemen, this is just me checking a friend for ticks.
He's
Ticks. It's tick season.
You
Go
don't
ahead.
want Lyme
Okay.
disease.
So I take off the breastplate
Yes.
and
You guys notice also that
But
nobles
then-
and guests are starting to filter out of the party. The
I'll just
party's
say-
coming to
I
a...
I just have nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Move
So I
along.
check his
move
chest.
along.
I check his chest area.
Okay,
it's
so-
magnificent.
So it takes you, I would say, like... 1 moment, please.
There's a bit of hair you have to comb.
It takes you
through.
like a minute or so to take the breastplate off.
Okay.
As you take the breastplate off, you still have kind of your under...
New shirt.
Yeah, padding and so on that comes with the armor. Kind of pull it aside, and you see a dark kind of blemish in your skin. Your skin is gray, but a black blemish.
Oh,
And
that's
it's got
new.
like veins kind of spidering
Oh.
out from in a little area
So crap.
Where'd that
I
come
didn't.
from? That's not.
in your chest.
That's new. I didn't see that before. Maybe was it on the armor? Because I didn't have this before the armor.
So Vor.
How long does detect magic last?
Let me just.
It's just like
Detect magic
10 years or
lasts.
something.
Detect.
I think you got bit by
Figure
a
it out
bug.
here.
I don't know.
Detect.
If
Magic
it bit me,
lasts 10 minutes.
As you look at the area,
Okay.
you see a magical glow from inside his chest.
Ooh.
And it's about marble sized.
Interesting. Vor.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what this means exactly, except that to me it seems like you actually got something magical inside your chest.
All right. Can I borrow your dagger?
I can do it. I'll take it out.
I can do it.
I can help
Oh,
you.
gentlemen,
All right.
I should say, I don't know what's in there. So,
Where's my
Whoa! The guards start to call out. They're like, what is? One of the guards comes over. He's like, listen, I don't know what crazy shit you're into, but I don't think that Lord Roaringhorn would want you to do it right here. Perhaps
do
you
it
could
in
take
this
the
house?
party
Move
elsewhere.
30 feet away.
Oh, well, maybe he can help with this.
we have a room
He
that
knows
we can
about
use?
magic.
Yeah,
I've never seen this.
I would suggest that maybe you folks just move on along.
We have invitations.
Not for this.
All right.
I done my breastplate. I guess that's still like a couple
Let's,
minutes.
hey,
to do.
let's go in for some milk at the party.
Oh, well, I think it's over. Everyone's leaving, but
So I
You
should
wa-
say,
oh.
I should say we don't have a lot of time because I've just checked this. This spell won't last long. I'll be able to see it for the moment, and then I mean, unless it's physical, like
It's
will it?
probably under the big black circle, don't you think?
No, I know that, but I mean, it maybe the big black circle is only going to be there while it's magical and people can see it. I don't
But I can
know.
see the big black
Okay,
circle.
well, fine then.
It's probably
Sure.
just that.
Give me an Arcana check.
Arcana.
yeah.
Arcana.
I think if something bit me, I would have felt it, right?
Did you eat something weird?
Arcana check.
You tried to give me that weird milk, but I didn't drink
gosh.
it.
Well,
Yeah,
definitely
awesome
wasn't
Arcana.
that. I drank it.
I'm
Okay.
not 9.
Did you?
9.
Yeah, a little something.
You've never seen anything
great.
like this before.
Okay.
You imagine that the magical thing, because it's central, is causing this spidering.
Okay.
But you've never seen anything like it.
All right, so yes, let's go.
Let's just go around the corner.
Let's go.
Forget it,
Find
let's go
the
around the
Cut
corner.
this thing right
Okay, so
up.
you guys come out from the courtyard, you kind of make your way around.
Yeah.
The guard kind of watches where you go, and as doesn't seem to have followed you or anything.
So Balabar,
You
how
guys take
sharp?
your pets with you.
Right.
Okay.
How sharp is that knife of yours?
Come on over.
It's pretty sharp.
No.
I've seen him kill some guys. I saw him kill some guys.
What kind of question
You
was
saw him
that?
kill some guys.
I did,
Did
but I'm
you?
just making sure that he doesn't
It's-
cause
it's-
any
Did you wash that
permanent
knife?
damage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, after we went to under the yawning portal, under mountain place.
Oh, I disinfected after every battle.
Oh, very good. Okay.
Okay. You maybe want to lay down?
You dissing what
Let's-
it?
Do you
You
want to lay down?
dissing what it?
Do I
I
need to
can't,
lay down?
I can't reach that high.
Okay.
So he lays down, so I'm just going to straddle his stomach.
Okay.
And,
Balabar straddles your stomach.
and then just kind of gonna, just like corkscrew it right into the
You just
I'm just
yeah.
trying to make a little opening.
Okay, so
Okay.
you're trying to make. So you make. I'd like you to make a sleight of hand
Brandon, where
check
do you see it? Is it like...
Sleight of hand.
You said it's around?
because it's gonna take some finesse.
Oh, I see what
Yeah.
you mean.
No problem.
And that's at least he gets a plus other
Yeah.
than just doing dexterity.
Whatever you pull out of there, if it looks
Oh
neat,
my
maybe
gosh.
we should keep it.
Is it?
Unless you're trying to use it like a medical tool, and then I do medicine.
So
Oh no, I'm just
So at this point, I'm
Shaving
just
a little bit
totally
off the top,
flabbergasted by Vor's desire to play with his own issue.
it's
Yeah.
a 22.
No, I feel it looks... It's a little
22?
bumpy.
Nice.
Okay, he
Wow.
he puts that. I'd like you to make
it in that 20 though?
a Constitution check.
He fillets your stomach open.
Oh,
Fillets it
Saving throw or
with
check?
Saving
finesse.
throw.
I believe that might be a 21. Hold on. Let me confirm. Let me confirm. 21.
He looks at you and smiles.
You got it.
So I'll just smile back again.
So what do you do?
So I'm just trying
An
to like,
elderly woman walks by
it's like stirring
and
a
kind
small
of like
glass
looks
of
at
tea.
you and kind of like
All right.
hurriedly kind of runs past.
Alright.
Nothing to
What do
see
you
here.
see?
Alright.
What do you see?
What are you cutting? What do you
Yeah.
like?
What
Okay,
are
so
you
he's got
doing?
the black circle with the spider.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of making a bit of a circle where the black circle is, trying to get this magical marble, whatever.
Okay, so-
I'm just kind of just
Yeah. Black
like
orc,
stirring
half
like
orc
a-
blood starts to pour out of this
Oh.
wound down, and you basically get it down.
yeah. Can
How-
I feel
how
any-
deep?
Can I feel anything hard? Like
Yes. Can
I
you give me a
cast,
medicine check?
Pass without trace.
Yeah. There we
Okay.
go.
medicine is not really
What
my
I
thing.
think. You can do this, Balabar.
A 4?
All of a sudden,
I don't know
the
anything about
blood,
medicine.
the blood starts to kind of go down, but then when it hits the ground, almost like oil on water, it beads and starts to roll away. and not leaving any trace
Oh.
under it.
That's
And all of a sudden,
weird.
everything dims around you.
Is that
Everything
normal?
gets quiet.
Wait.
Didn't do that before.
So, Vor, is this your real blood? Is this your blood? Does
Well,
this look like your
it's
blood?
the right color, but it doesn't roll like that.
Do I feel anything hard in there? Do I feel anything hard in there?
You start to scrape
wanna-
against something
okay, I wanna
really
try
hard.
to, like-
Can I?
Wait,
Like,
wait,
finger
wait,
and pry it.
wait, is that
Can I-
his bone I'm hearing?
It feels
Can I
really
get-
weird.
Can I get a medicine check?
Another medicine check. A 17 this time. I've got experience
Does
now.
it count as a sneak attack because you're beside
It
me?
feels like you're scraping bone. So he's on your rib, and he's just giving her on your rib.
It's alright, just pry a
Do I
little
know?
harder.
It feels like it's bone.
Yeah, you've known bone before.
Okay.
You've stabbed
Yeah,
bone.
yeah.
Oh,
There's
he's no bone. That's right.
The hard thing is the bone.
I'll say I think there's a bone in here.
I've got a few of them under the skin.
Alright, I'm gonna put the dagger down, and I'm going to press on the wound to try to get this liquidy oil out, just like around it. Like it's kind of.
It's blood, so it spurts, and it spurts on your face, but then it stays on your face.
Wow, like an.
Like it's not
Not
reacting
rolling off?
on the ground as it is on your face. It's just like blood.
Maybe
I'm gonna.
You know what
die.
it's like. It hits your face and it stays there. Come on, you're familiar with that.
I've seen your videos.
And then you put your knife to the side. You notice that the drips hit the ground, and then they kind of roll.
Okay, I
that's
just
weird.
want to take the. I guess I'll take the clutch of holding that has the fur on it and just kind of wipe my face off on the fur.
Okay, the clutch of holding.
Yeah. So if you
That
didn't,
clutch is
tune in
beautiful.
before,
That's a beautiful
I
clutch, by
concealed
the
the
way.
bag of holding in some
Yeah.
pelts,
Right.
rabbit
Yeah.
pelts.
All right, so
yeah.
you are currently have an open wound on your chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, after pressing it, I'm just gonna be like, okay, I think we did it.
And it feels like it's still there. Ow!
I think that's the bone.
Do I just pop it? Like it?
Yeah, that's what I
It
was
starts
trying.
to.
Oh, clutch of holding.
You know, it's
It's
kind of
just-
fun that
yeah.
it just rolls away.
That's neat.
It sticks to you, but do you think it's not
I use
rolling
it-
towards the old lady that walked by, right? Is
I
it?
use the dull side of the dagger
It's a
just to take
symbiont.
some and like throw it onto the road like this, just like
Same thing.
Is it following people
It's
that walk
rolling.
Yeah, it's rolling away from you guys.
by?
Rolling.
Okay, can I try something?
My blood doesn't usually do this, man.
Can I check something for you?
Yeah.
Okay, can you take your dagger and just cut his hand in the middle or his finger or something? Do that. I just want to. Yeah, just do it.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
a 25. 25.
Okay, so
yeah,
just a little
just
bit, and it just starts to.
So,
Great. That's perfect.
so can you
That's
throw
fine.
that
Just,
on
like,
the ground
shake it
for
on
me? Just to spray it on the ground.
Yeah.
So what happens to this blood?
Same thing.
So all of his blood.
What is going on with my blood?
Oh, you're broken, Vor. You're broken.
Woo! Who did this to me?
I'd like you to take.
How many hit
Oh,
points?
here you go.
Well, you roll it actually. You've stabbed him twice.
Ow.
I would
am I
say
rolling?
I'd say 1 hit point for his good roll. I would do one.
For the bone.
Yeah, like two
Sneak attack?
2d4.
Oh.
2d4.
Not 66. 2d4.
This is new.
Sorry, Vor.
It's okay.
4.
4.
4 points. Take 4 points damage.
All right. Got this. No problem.
All right.
Four.
What do you guys do?
I'm gonna cure wounds on him.
Okay.
Right there.
As you cure wounds, it starts to
Yeah.
kind of sew itself up.
Okay.
Roll.
What do I roll?
1d8.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
plus-
you're right. 1d8,
I
6.
am a winning.
Plus
It's
spell
actually
casting
2,
modifier.
so 11.
Okay. 11 points. It goes and just goes, closes right back up like nothing, except it still has the black blemish
Okay.
with the spidered
We did
veiny.
it. We did it.
Really? Because
I think
still feel
you're.
it.
No, I think you're healed.
I think in the morning maybe we'll get a
My
second
blood is
opinion.
still doing weird things. Do we see a priest?
I don't know what we do except for sleep. We should sleep on this.
I think
Alright.
we should
Okay.
just go have a milk, have a good sleep, take a bath.
Yeah, milk will help.
Milk
Where
is
would I
gonna
have
help you.
gotten this from?
Well, we don't know what you've
Start
done.
donning my armor while we're talking.
This is. I'm so.
In the morning.
I really wouldn't be worried because you're gonna live through the night.
Yeah,
Sure.
I mean, but
Sure.
there's
As
a-
far
a
as you
huge-
knew.
I'm
a
sure he'll
huge
live through the night.
temptation to just fling blood on the ground and watch it roll away. 'Cause
I am kind of curious what would happen if you put it on a carpet or wood or in a...
I would, I mean, for science, right? I would like to see what
For
happens.
what?
Science.
the furthering
Well,
of knowledge.
I
There is
think
science.
if it rolls away, does it roll after people? I mean, does it?
But we were nearby.
Like, is it
didn't we?
is my
Give me a
blood
perception
seeking
check.
to infect people?
Give me a perception check.
Okay,
Yeah. Good question, Vor.
that's a 13.
Can we...
It was no discernible direction.
Direction. It was just rolling.
It needs more testing. I kind of just want to.
I agree with you. I just I'm not sure how to pursue
Give me a
it.
perception check, Todd.
What if you were in a room that was closed and you dropped some blood? He
25?
was just trying to move away from you.
Maybe.
Just away from you.
You
Like
think
it's...
my blood is afraid of me, as my enemies are. Yes.
That's... But you don't want your blood as an enemy.
I don't want my blood to be an enemy. It helps keep me alive.
Let's go back.
The only reason why your blood's not staying here is because, well, Balabar was doing this. I cast Pass Without a Trace. And so the spell is clearing the trace of your blood away from the scene.
Oh.
Oh. That's disappointing.
Well,
That's
okay. Well,
crazy.
that is a very fun trick, and we should do that again sometime. But thank you. That's good to know.
Blood is
So
But
it
it's
stayed on
nothing
him,
to do with
though.
your blood. But there's obviously something happening with your chest there that we have
I
to...
don't know who to talk to. You're the only
He's not...
cutie guy
I don't
know.
know.
He can't
I really don't know what I'm doing.
He doesn't have any idea.
I don't. I have no clue.
I think we should go back to the Yawning Portal.
Let's do
I
it.
agree. Let's
Okay,
go.
so you guys head back to the Iron Portal. You get back there in about 20 minutes. Pass through the castle ward, and you pass it through into the castle ward from the north ward, and you find yourselves in front of the Yawning Portal. What do you guys want to do for the rest of the night? It's fairly late. It's
Is
almost midnight.
Roscoe around?
Yeah,
Because he was there the whole time.
Yeah.
Can I just turn to him and say, Roscoe, have you ever seen? Have you checked out Vor's chest?
Not it.
Not personally. I mean, I'm not asking. Like,
Closely.
oh, he's so hot. I just mean, have you seen what's happening on his chest? You've got some magical
Medicine
ability as well.
If anything, you've got the only real man.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Are you asking magically? Is it something, or
I'm just-
medically? What is it?
I'm just asking him to look at it and see it.
Okay,
because
so
he
What
hasn't
do
seen
what do
it.
you? From what knowledge are you pulling? Are you pulling like, have I ever seen this before, or magically is it something that I've seen before,
A bit of both.
or a bit of both?
Sure.
Which one do you want first?
Anything.
Medicine.
Medicine? 12.
No.
Okay. Nature.
Let's do Arcana check. Nature.
Perception, insight,
He is a
history.
human.
Oh!
No, he is a half.
What a
What is it?
dummy.
That one.
Is it a nat one?
Yeah.
You have no friggin' idea.
It's
History?
At least-
It's 3.
Fuck this
Three.
guy.
Yeah, I didn't get rid of that one.
trying,
So
buddy.
let's go back to the portal.
No, actually, you say. Actually, this is what you say.
Oh no.
Okay.
You remember that maybe like 4 years ago, that you saw somebody with this kind of infliction,
Right.
and they died within an hour,
Oh, thanks a lot.
Great.
and it was horrifying. And you have the image seared in your head of this horrible.
Are you punishing me for rolling a 1?
Yes.
Yes,
I
that's
think
what
he
this
has
He's
to
punishing
he has
all
to
of
be
us
the
because
one.
and
of
you're
your
convinced
one.
that
You're
that's
one.
the case. Okay. Whether you want to share that with him or not is up to you. But knowing Roscoe, you will.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
You might even make it sound worse.
Buck the trend.
Is it
is
milk
great.
poisoning?
I've seen something passably similar. Not quite the same, of course, but reasonably similar to possibly be the same thing.
I knew he would know.
And
Sure.
regrettably, I didn't see what cured it. Perhaps because the cure didn't arrive in a
You're usually so eloquent. What's happening?
timely fashion.
So fair enough to say that it's not good then.
Well, that one wasn't. This might be the same, it might not, but
He's pretty strong.
He is. Although the previous
I'd rest on it.
afflicted-
Surely that person you were talking about was around the next day to.
I
It
was
must have been
probably a
A
gnome.
weak little one. Yes.
Surely it's not as bad as. It
I
sounds
don't quite recall the what type of person it was, or what their race was, or how big they were. The details are foggy unless.
It's a half orc.
Oh, that's right.
You're certain.
That's right. I recall now.
Clearly not one as strong as me.
No, nowhere near as
Sorry, what happened?
not nearly as strong of fortitude as you are.
What are you
Cut
saying?
to the
happened?
chase.
So
Um,
could you just
Well, that unfortunate half-orc, which wasn't anywhere near.
Did he
as
die
strong-
or not?
Yes, he did.
Oh, get on with
He
it.
died.
Vor, I really think we should. Listen, I'm not skilled enough to know what this is, and obviously I've got the wrong diagnosis.
Well,
So perhaps you should take his advice and go. Maybe we go see a
doctor.
shaman or some kind of cleric. Wait,
Would-
that's me.
would Durnan know?
Turner knows everyone in town. We should
Perhaps
probably go talk
he's
to
just
Turner.
been cursed.
Oh, I asked that before. Does anybody know anything about curses?
You'll be fine, Vor.
Let's see.
You'll be fine. You're not afraid of death.
Aye.
Balabar curses all the time.
No, I'm
do
not
a-
afraid of death, but
Joel,
I wanted to go
Apart
in a
from
really
a
good
spell,
fight.
you can do like a religion check.
Yeah, I can do
It's
it.
still a sort of a fight, Vor.
Okay, so I'll do a religion check.
Not the kind of fight I wanted to
So
fight.
I will do a religion check. Seems like that's the appropriate thing to do.
You guys are standing outside of the yawning portal. right?
Yes, we're around the
Is
corners.
the crowd still leaving?
Still.
No, you're at the yawning portal.
Oh, they're not leaving.
Every once in a while, somebody comes in and out. There is a half-orc doorman that you recognize now standing outside of the door.
Okay, so
Half
I've
orc.
got
Have you ever seen this?
8. I've got
Look at this thing. Apparently another half-orc
so
got
14.
one.
Is that
I rolled a 14.
a 14?
Yeah.
You don't think it's a curse,
Okay. I
It's
really
not
don't.
medical. It's
especially
not
because
magical.
of the
It's
object
not a
you saw
curse.
in there.
Well,
Okay,
because
so
now
I
it's
saw
not
the object.
you
magical.
saw the,
So I can
the
see the
marble
magical
in
thing,
the middle, yeah, in this chest.
and he wasn't able
So
to pull
is
it out.
magical.
Do you think
he
I
wasn't
didn't,
able to get to it.
You don't think I went deep enough?
No, I think you went plenty deep. What I'm worried about,
She
worried
said what she
about
said.
is that there's still something in there, and this time I would like to go in because I think there's something seriously wrong with this.
Do
Just
do
given
your
what
thing.
Roscoe's
This man
doing.
is not a doctor. I
No.
think you should trust me, and I'll do it.
But
He
I'm just
brought a
saying-
guy back from the dead.
He did do that, but you don't want him to kill you first.
Well, he can bring me back if I die.
Listen,
So
Roscoe brought you back.
would dying cure me, and then you can bring me back?
Oh,
I think what we've
Oh,
got
that's
to do
right.
is get to
I
this
can
thing
bring you
inside
back.
of you.
don't be
You
afraid
can
of
bring me
death.
back?
Of course.
Oh, great. We've
Great.
got backup plan.
Great, we've got a backup plan.
Okay, all right. Maybe death would cure it, but
So,
let's try and cure
Gentlemen,
it before
anyone got
death.
anything I can work with? All I
Maybe.
have is a battle axe, and I don't think
You
that's
don't
the
have
tool
any
of choice.
tools?
no,
you don't have any medical tools. You're not necessarily you're not a healer or a surgeon.
No,
You're-
you're a holy man.
Who knows what
I
he
have
is.
You can do
healer's
some
kit.
magic.
I'm trying to. Sorry.
Yeah.
I have a healer's kit. Here, make use of this.
Great, let's do
You
that.
give us kit?
I do.
I really appreciate
What is
you
in it?
guys as friends. I hope you know.
What's in it? Let's see. Leather pouch containing bandages, salves, splints,
Oh, there you
and
go.
removes magical curses. The kit has 10 uses.
No. Let's do that then.
I like that last one.
So I'm going to do detect magic on him without the breastplate on. Can I do that
Again?
Again.
Yeah,
so
sure.
just so I can really pinpoint.
Should
Okay.
we just go up to a room, or
Yeah,
do you
let's
want to
do it
this
in the
right
room.
here in the front
Good,
door?
no, good
Okay.
idea. Instead of around here.
You guys walk into the yawning portal.
I also have a healer's kit. in
You
the back.
do?
Yeah.
We have 20 magical curse removers.
Just pull down and
If I ever,
someone's
it's like a
dying.
woman,
Yeah.
like a lady's
it's
purse.
night
If I
in
ever
here.
dumped it out, you'd see I've got like
You guys walk into the
That
yawning
was not
portal,
me.
and it's later in the evening, but it's starting to get busier. It is now day
Is that Vor?
I think so.
No, I
day
coughed.
5 of the 10-day.
Okay.
Scary.
Wednesday, hump day.
No. Wait.
The 6th of the hump?
Day 6 of the hump day.
6th of the
Equivalent of a Friday.
Sunday.
Of the 10-day.
That's hump
They've been
day.
going for a while.
Did someone cast confusion on you, dear DM?
Yes. Anyways, you guys walk in, so it's actually starting to get lively.
Okay.
People are bustling around,
So let's
and you
get-
guys walk into a pretty busy festal.
Let's go up to the room. Can we go up to the room and get him? Please don't squeeze that. door. Let's just wait a while.
Well, you have your breastplate on. Still,
You walk in, and
He
Durnan
was looking at it.
takes obvious notice of you guys walking in.
Okay.
And he says, "Oh, Roscoe.
Okay.
You run over.
Right.
He's like, all right, so our performer didn't show up tonight.
Oh, that's terrible.
I know this isn't the usual night that you perform. Thank God. But this guy is playing his lute and he sucks. So could you please
It really does sound like he sucks.
help?
Are we close?
No, do you guys follow him?
Yeah, if he calls him over, I think
Okay.
we all want to go over.
But don't
Okay.
we have to go help him up in a room or something? Look at this man.
I
He's-
think we need a doctor because we couldn't help him out on the street.
No, but
I
we've
don't
got-
see
Maybe
that
there's
bed's
one,
gonna
a
help.
drunk
we've
one
got the
here.
medical kit now.
Okay.
You know what?
Is there
Then I
maybe a
don't
drunk
know if,
doctor in here?
What have you got?
If this is the right choice.
Is there a doctor in the house?
That's good. That's good.
Good idea.
Give me a charisma check.
I don't think I have much of that.
Charisma.
Charismatic check.
3.
This guy's aggressive. I'm gonna yell.
It's not. It's really loud in this room.
I'm gonna stand on a stool,
Yeah.
which now puts me at his height.
Exactly. Which brings
And,
I'm 7 for 1.
I'm gonna yell. Excuse me, is there a doctor?
Give me a performance check.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's 16.
All right. So it quiets down a little bit.
Oh.
And not quite that much.
Oh.
And what'd you say?
Well, I'm looking for a doctor, a medical doctor, not like this one, a medical
Like
doctor.
a healer.
Like a healer.
A priest or someone that knows how to heal things.
Yeah, we got a thing on his chest. He was partying.
Yep.
No response across the room, and it starts to get.
We can
Nobody. Do doctors not drink in this town?
we can pay you. Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right.
More.
Medical kit.
Fine.
My room.
Let's do it.
Like about 2 minutes later, an old man kind of approaches. He's got a cane. He's got like old rusty armor. He's got a helmet on with like a. And he walks over and he goes, "I can help you."
You're welcome, sir. Come on. Please, thank you.
I really do think
Far-
we should
you're
take this up
far
to a
too
room. Sir,
trusting.
can you help
He's-
us?
He's got like a massive medallion clerical holy
he's-
symbol around his neck.
He's clearly a
I'm a
cleric.
flame clock. He's totally
Would,
trustworthy.
Nice.
would Manon recognize the symbol?
Can I do a religion check on his?
But he's not a cleric. He's a druid.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I can do
Yeah.
it.
Hey,
Shit, you're
It
right.
doesn't matter.
Whatever.
I'm just gonna pretend I did not hear that. And go
Great
ahead
roll,
and
great
do
roll,
this,
friend.
Yeah. Epic roll.
Religion check. That is a 12.
It's pretty clear that it is a
Cleric.
Druidish.
symbol of Timora, Lady Luck,
Oh, lady.
Lady luck. Oh well, we're
goddess
gonna
of
need her.
fortune.
I could do something like that.
Okay.
Right.
Dear sir, please, won't you come to the room where Vor is staying? And
What?
Just look at his chest for us upstairs if you could.
Look at his chest. I thought you needed a doctor.
I
That's-
do need a doctor.
Look, we just need to go upstairs because we can't do this with all the people around. They're
Yes.
gonna kick us out.
Come with us so you can look at this in some
Do you
relative
have
silence.
gold?
Yes.
I'm yes.
I'm an adventurer. Been doing this a lot.
What? Excuse me. What did you say in your sleep? You do this for free? That's
All right,
great. Come
that's
on.
great. Thank you so
Let's go
much,
upstairs.
sir.
Okay.
Okay. Is he drunk at all? Can we perceive that is he drunk or is he just old?
Give me a perception check.
Perception check. Okay.
That's great.
You know what? You should just stop rolling.
I'm gonna. Someone else do a perception check.
Can we see if he's drunk or if he's just
Yeah.
15.
You gotta stop too.
15.
You're right.
You smell some ale on his breath.
I'm sure
As he
he's fine.
smiles, he's got one tooth. Just like one gangly, yellow.
So
He's good
trust.
enough to walk.
So trust this guy.
All right.
Up to the room.
Come here, sir. What is your name?
My name is Willis,
Willis, good to meet you. My name is Boar.
champion of Timora.
Champion of Guntelgrim, Brinchander, and Luskin.
And Neverwinter. And
I'm the defender of Icewind Dale.
Okay, let's go upstairs and do this thing.
all the Forgotten Realms.
All the
Excellent.
realms.
All of them.
That's excellent. Let us go.
Let us vanquish the foe. Where to?
Okay, let us... Come with us, Willis.
Perhaps you and Willis should have a fight to see who's the champion
That's
of the
not.
champions.
Oh, I'm in.
After he cures this, then I'll fight old man. Good. Okay.
I'm
just
super
kidding.
curious what's about to happen here.
Let's fight this mark right here together.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so we
All right,
take
so we
Vor.
go-
so you guys go upstairs?
Can we go
To
upstairs?
Vor's room,
Up
Rux
to
is
Vor-
there
Vor's
too.
room. All right. You guys take Rux up.
Yeah.
What do you do with the puppy?
I don't know if I want to go up.
All right.
You gonna stay here?
Well, let me think about
You
it.
squeamish?
No, I just dug it in.
Yeah, I know, right?
But I'm a little hurt. Yeah, I'll go. I'll go.
Come on,
Okay.
man.
Everyone goes up. All right.
Sure.
You all pile into his room.
Yeah.
There's fair-sized rooms. Nice rooms.
It seems loud up here. Are you sure?
Close the door.
Oh, sorry.
Man, and maybe you could keep an eye on things and make sure he doesn't, cut too deep.
I think.
What?
How?
Here's my dagger.
This is a nice room. I've never actually stayed here before.
Yes,
Okay.
very nice room.
So.
Here's my dagger.
Let me
Sir?
point out for you where this thing is.
Oh, I got my own.
Okay.
He goes into his pack and he starts to he takes his pack and he just empties it onto the bed and it's got
Anything
a
good?
dead rat and like week old rations and some rusty coins
He knows what he's doing.
and he pulls out this rusty hook and it's like this rounded kind of hook. He's like, I got it.
Is it supposed to be that color?
No, your chest isn't supposed to be black like that.
Yeah, I didn't think so, but the hook?
This is a real Dr. Vor.
Yeah. Do we have a clean hook? Anyone? Clean hook.
We're good.
Ah, all right. I've seen worse. Come on.
Don't be a baby. All right.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Yeah, I
this
once
is
fought a
gonna be
goblin.
fun.
I mean, the whole
It's okay.
sword
We
was
can
rough.
cure wounds
Yeah. don't worry.
Remember, we
All
can.
or
Even-
gangrene.
Don't look behind this screen.
Or,
How about lockjaw? Can you
Oh dear.
Oh,
Oh,
cure
dear.
lockjaw?
he's got the wow face.
wow.
All right. So he goes
The
into
O-face.
he goes into his pack and he opens up a book and he starts to flip pages.
Anything like this one?
And he looks. He goes, "Oh, I got it."
What is it?
He comes over to you and he starts to he goes to do it over his shoulder. You see lobotomy. Can I get a medicine check?
Wait.
Oh, Josh.
What? Over his shoulder?
He's reading
Yeah, this isn't good. It's a
Oh,
6.
Oh.
But I can
this
still
thing. Sounds about right. So he comes over to you and he goes to your chest and he
nod.
starts to kind of track up your head to your temple and he places the hooked
Hey, hold
implement to your temple.
Hold on.
And he's about
on.
to.
It's here.
And it's going, and it's going.
Hey, stop it!
Okay.
Stop it.
Whoa.
Okay.
Hey, but listen, my friend. I think we're about done. Can we? Maybe you need a drink downstairs. Let me take you
Did I
downstairs.
say I was the champion of
Yes, you did. Let me take you downstairs and buy you a drink for all the vanquished
Baldur's
enemies
Gate?
you've got.
Right, okay.
There's-
Yeah,
Hey,
Vor.
He was
Just wait for a moment.
All right,
Can
all
I
right.
lead him
Oh, stop. I'll
downstairs?
totally miss my opportunity to say what you're talking about, Willis.
No, you didn't.
That would have
You
been
would have got
inspirational.
inspiration for that.
Yeah.
Oh, you lost it. You
Oh.
failed.
Oh,
Okay, so I take him downstairs. He's downstairs. Can
Alright,
I
so you-
run back upstairs?
Okay.
Okay, let me do this.
Okay.
Could I get this dagger of yours? I can see the thing with my eyes of magic.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Well, you're not
Fine.
taking
Okay.
You
it.
hear
I'll
a
carve around it.
on the door.
Don't worry about it.
I go to the door.
You open it up.
I do.
Can I get my stuff off your bed?
What you talking about, Willis?
Okay. Dang, as if I didn't get that.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
You get all the stuff, you give it back to him.
Yeah,
goes,
yeah.
Okay,
Just go,
alright.
go. Okay, so do you mind if I borrow your dagger and just, or maybe I just use the medicine kit? Is there
Yeah.
a scalpel in there or something
No.
like that? Okay.
You didn't say no. Bandages, salves, that sort of stuff. There's stuff to heal stuff.
You can use my lockpicking kit.
Sure, to his
think
heart
you'll-
then. I'll unlock his heart.
This picker.
Can- I just need something sharp, which I don't have. Does anyone have anything sharp, Dagger Man?
Would a crossbow bolt help?
No.
How about a greatsword?
No.
A hand axe?
No.
You can use.
I'll give it right back.
Listen, he doesn't know what he's doing.
I can see it in his chest.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Nurse,
You
tell me
tried-
where it is.
You've tried this already and failed.
How about Remora's claws?
How about this?
I'll
Vor,
I'll
you
just-
tell him to
Oh,
give me the
Remora's
dagger to
claws
get this
ought
out
to
of your
work.
chest. Can I get you to tell him to give me the dagger to pull
Yes.
it out of his chest?
Sure. Balabar,
Yes.
he would like to borrow one of your daggers to try and cut the thing.
Were you not happy with the job I did earlier?
Well, it's still there. That's the only problem.
But
But otherwise, you did a great job.
Well, I felt like
Otherwise,
I felt like I
other
was
than-
close.
completely screwing up.
I'm not sure if the hair will grow back, but you know.
Balabar, it's
But
nothing personal.
He
You
was
just
like magicking you all night.
right,
you got
but
nothing.
you can't even see what I see, and I can see it clearly. It's right there.
Well,
I won't
there.
see it for long. So
There.
could I borrow your dagger now?
There.
Do you want me to do it? He can tell me where it is, and
Just
I can
give
do
me
it.
the
I,
dagger.
Who do you
How
trust
I
about-
reach
more?
over and I
What
grab
if
the dagger
you-
from Belivar,
Okay, Matt.
and I give it to
Give me a
Manning.
strength check.
Okay.
I resist.
You okay?
Strength check.
And I'm
Athletics
sure you would
check.
resist.
Athletics?
Athletics.
What is athletics here? I don't have athletics. What is that? Oh, I do. 12.
Damn it.
Fancy.
That was a 10, but I'm gonna use inspiration.
Oh, he wins.
Let's do it.
No!
14.
And
He got it.
Should I try?
That is brilliant.
So I'll just snatch it back from him, and I'll give it to you.
Thank you.
Okay.
You actually stumble. When you do it, he pulls it out of your hand. You're like,
Oh.
yeah.
If you need something stronger, I've got a silver great axe.
Silver
Okay,
great.
here we
Man, we are
here we
all
go.
rolling
Here we
shit
go.
today.
So I'll just go right for this.
At least
It's
we're
a
not in
circular
battle,
thing.
Yeah, you see it. It's like a circular,
Yeah, it's a good
perfectly
thing we're not
circular
fighting.
So
round.
I will literally just do a cut right around that thing.
And I'll
You're
just
just
say,
gonna do
just like a.
I already
Sleight
did
of hand
that.
check, please.
And
Actually,
he
medicine
undid
check.
it.
And you,
Medicine.
I did that, and
you
he
did-
undid
you
it
did do that?
just so he can cut you open again. He's
Uh,
just gonna heal you and
14.
cut you up again.
14.
turning out to be a fun night.
You're a manure star.
It's
there.
not perfect, but
Okay.
he starts to dig into Constitution check, please.
Constitution check.
Constitution.
20, not natural.
Okay.
Amazing.
He looks you dead in the face, and you start to grit your
Check or saving throw.
saving throw.
Okay, yeah, it was 20.
You grit your teeth, and he's staring you straight, and you're afraid he might kill you.
Okay.
But
So I'm doing
Or
that thing
bearing.
where I like grab somebody's hand like a pregnant woman and like crush.
I've got this Vor. I've got
roll a
this.
one.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Roll 1d4 plus your 1d4 is fine. No strength because you're not adding strength into it too.
2.
2.
Yep.
So you take 2 points of damage as you have a circular cut on his.
Okay.
You
And
gouge the skin off.
I gouge, I dig and gouge the skin off and try to pull the flap back.
Yeah.
Okay, you pull it back. You take another 3 points of damage for that,
Ugh.
and blood starts to pour out.
Okay.
So how much is that?
Is it
Was
still
that
running
3
away?
for before and then 3
Yeah, it
again?
is. It's running down the
Okay, so,
sheets.
so that's 6 damage.
Unless you've
total?
undone your spell. You've undone it? Okay, so it starts to stay in the bed.
Is it 6 damage in total?
Yeah, you lost 2 and then you lost 3, so 5, right?
Oh, okay. That-
We're gonna lose our deposit on this room.
Fair enough. Okay, so what do I see? Pull the flap back. There's this. What? There's got to be something there. It's magical.
So it starts to bleed, and it's still pouring blood.
Okay,
right now.
so
You
I
can't
get
see
a rag.
anything.
Can someone get me a rag or something? I'm just gonna
Out of
clean
his
this
medicine
wound.
kit, he pulls
Yeah.
some.
Pass. Can I get you to pass me? Okay, so
This
I'll
is the bed sheet. It's
yeah.
already ruined.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Sure.
So you start to sop it up. It's
yeah,
still
sop it
coming,
up.
but
Okay.
you see bone.
Okay.
Yeah.
You would see muscle, actually.
Okay. So, do I still see the magic?
You see it through. It's like X-ray vision. So
No,
you still see it under.
So
but
it's
you see,
under.
under the muscle.
Under the
Under the
bone?
muscle?
Under the muscle.
Under the muscle right
Okay,
now.
so I cut a little bit deeper to get to the depth of
Another
that.
1d4.
Yeah.
Man,
points of
and
damage.
I just
Anybody
want to
out there
say
that would
that
like
I.
to animate this for
One.
us?
1. You take one more
That'd be
point of
great.
damage as he cuts into your
The
muscle.
muscle.
Man, and
Okay.
I know for a fact that it's at least
Yeah.
as deep as the bone.
You sop it up quick enough to
Sop
see
it up?
that you start to see a piece of his rib.
Okay, so, and I
He's
still
way too high.
see...
Your ribs are here, dude.
No, his ribs are right up here too. Huh? Right up here.
Yeah.
So,
It's right in this area.
so and underneath the rib, like, I can now perceive there's rib there.
Yes.
And I can see that there's...
Yes.
It's behind the
Behind the ribs.
I don't think anything important's back there.
There's a gap between the ribs.
So, can I go around
Yeah, just move.
the ribs?
Like between.
As in, if I dig...
It's right below the rib,
it's
so you want to dig around it.
I kind of want to now use my finger.
Yeah.
Because I can see the rib.
Yeah.
And obviously there's a rib cage, and I've dug through the muscle.
Yeah.
Can I get behind
He
the
sticks his finger into your chest. I'd like you to make another constitution check.
Okay.
You don't have sound
He's
effects for this?
Crit.
Natural.
I love it!
Just enjoying it.
The magic is real!
rib? So I'm like...
You start
like-
laughing uncontrollably.
Are we still good?
Oh, that tickles, man.
Okay, so you push as hard as you can, but there's still like muscle matter around the rib. So
the
you're gonna have
back
to
of the
cut
rib.
further
So, okay.
to get around the back of the rib.
Okay, so, you know,
I
like...
just want to hold his hand.
You
I'm
know,
just,
like
I'm
a-
just gonna look at his face and be like, "You're
You
so
know, like
strong."
a thick steak that
Thanks,
hasn't
buddy.
been
So
cooked,
strong.
Yes.
pretty
This
raw,
is nothing,
or
you know.
rib
I got
that's
stabbed
tied
by
to
two
the
mean
bone.
guys in the past.
Like, you
Vor.
can
I
you
ain't
can
gonna
still-
quit you.
You can still move, like, if with force, you can still pull the tendons off the bone.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing.
Not
I'm
when
actually
it's raw though. You know how
pu-
hard it is with your finger. So you
For
need,
sure.
you need something. So you're just trying to get around the rib.
I am trying to
cutting.
get around. So I'm going to try to cut behind
Okay.
the
Okay.
rib.
Another 1d4.
Keep in mind, I'm a giant person, so the space between those ribs might be bigger.
And you're a
Two.
little person, so you can probably get your whole hand up in there.
He is
I hope you washed them.
weirdly calm.
Yeah.
And it makes you think about the kind of torture he must have endured during his time in the Underdark.
Oh, you have no idea.
So-
My childhood
So
was
am I
messed
made?
up.
I'm made confident by his confidence. So okay, we've got this. Vor, it can't be any worse than what I'm about to do to you now.
All right.
All right. So
Yeah.
so I dig behind, like I actually
Okay.
pull the meat away
Okay.
from the back of
All
the
right.
bone.
Okay, so you do that, and as your dagger,
Yeah.
um,
Now that does not tickle.
I'll just say, I'm sorry, he doesn't know what he's doing.
Oh, he's doing all right, I guess.
We'll see.
Just for that 20.
as your dagger, you feel it touch
Something.
something
Okay.
behind.
All right.
Immediately, there's a shock that occurs that emanates from this thing, and it shoots up your arm, and you literally, he is thrown back across the room. You take 12 points of necrotic damage, and
Did I
you
go?
take 8 points of necrotic damage.
Ouch.
And I shoot across the room?
And while you're on the bed, so
Oh.
you feel this jolt of, and you guys see this flash of black, almost void, negative energy.
Like an arc flash.
Yeah, explode from his chest. The
Can I
dagger
use
goes
this?
flying. He flies against the room. He kind of scatters across the bed.
I don't want to be
You
Mr.
okay?
Pedantic,
Yeah.
but I was holding his
You're
hand.
asking me.
saying, "You're so strong."
Oh,
Was I?
why would you even?
9 points of necrotic damage.
Why did I get more than him?
Yeah.
I was holding his hand.
You
and
just
should've-
did.
Oh man.
You're
you
a gnomish
tumble
rogue.
across-
Because you
Are you
opened
okay?
your mouth.
Because you're a gnomish rogue.
Well, I'm not sure what more we could do with this tonight.
So I got 12 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah.
Yowzers.
Any way I could use this in a fight? That seemed pretty good.
Oh.
The ringing, as your vision comes back and the ringing stops. Kind of, it's still going in your ears. You look down, and that spider has actually opened up more. It's grown. It's expanded at least an inch or two.
What do I do with that?
Oh. Well.
So what? Do we quit
am
poking it?
I conscious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, I knew he didn't know what he was doing.
Well,
okay.
I think I found it.
You have some gloves? You have some gloves? You can
Well, there's your problem.
It's the Johnson rod.
Alright. So behind that rib of yours,
Yeah.
there's a tiny something that has a bunch of power.
It's a something.
I felt a little tickle.
We both lost a lot of strength.
Yeah.
I just gotta let go of his
so
hand.
but Roscoe was saying that the half-orc guy died pretty fast, right? When he had this. What are we even supposed to do right now? I have no idea.
I have no clue as well. I
Okay.
mean, either. What do we do, Roscoe?
Is there some way to neutralize necrotic?
Do you have any arcane knowledge or necrotic knowledge?
Roscoe's actually downstairs.
Downstairs.
talking to
Roscoe,
the
in my
Why
head,
is
come
he
up.
down there?
if I were
Roscoe,
talking
You
to
didn't
the
come up.
guy-
You had the bandages and everything. You didn't come up.
I didn't think I did. I thought I was engaged in conversation on what he desperately needed a performer. Everyone else.
But I think he actually brought up the healer's kit. when we
Yeah, I
got
gave
it
him the
before.
healer's kit.
Oh,
You
okay.
said you had
Can I
Roscoe's
do
not
a
But I have one as well.
Arcana check?
Sure you can.
But we know, like, it's in there.
Check it out, Miguel.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, wait! I know what I can do.
13.
I know what I can do.
You don't think you've seen anything like it?
I am going to use my mage hand.
Oh.
Why
Smart
don't you just
pants.
steal it? Steal the lump. You
Would
better
you
be
mind?
Maybe read the mage hand.
What? I don't need this lump. I don't need this necrotic.
A spectral floating hand appears at a point within range. Hand lasts for duration until you dismiss it. You get 30 feet away, whatever. You can use your action to control the hand. You can use the hand to manipulate an object, open an unlocked door, container, stow, or retrieve an item from an open container, his chest, or pour the contents out of a vial. I can't.
It's literally called a cavity.
I can't
so that's an open.
attack
Yeah,
or
yeah, that
activate
works.
magic items.
Okay. Okay. Does it have?
So I can't activate a magic
Is
item.
there anything that would dissolve it, or stop it, or destroy it, or anything like that?
Can't carry more than 10 pounds. It doesn't say anything about it being destroyed other than being more than 30 feet away.
Wow.
Or I dismiss
This
it.
is very.
No, I don't have any feeling. I can't feel what it feels, but I think I can get close
All right.
and just kind of keep an eye on it. I'm not
Okay.
touching him,
Mage hand, grab the thing.
and I'm going to communicate with him and say, like,
And
Yeah,
does
is
this
it
angle
close?
look right?
I'm
Do
like-
you feel what it's like? Can you feel that it's got it?
Because
No,
you're
this
a
sort of thing.
gnome, the mage hand would be small.
Oh yeah, tiny hand. Yeah. I mean, I could go through any opening in the body to
Okay,
get it.
so I'll guide him with his mage hand. I'll be like,
this
okay,
is teamwork.
hot, cold.
This is what you
Hot,
feel. This is what
Okay.
you remember.
We're playing
And
hot
this is
and
like
cold.
The three of us as a team, we're going to do this.
So I'm like, okay,
Did you picture this happening in the last session when you were like, you got chest pain?
No, I did not do that.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
That's what's going to happen, and it works.
All right, so you see this little creepy spectral hand kind of start to come towards your chest.
Okay.
And because it's a spectral hand, it actually goes in through the chest. Like it actually goes inside like this.
oh wow.
Right? And you
Feels
feel
better
it.
than the knife.
You start to kind of feel around, and you can kind of sense what it's doing.
Yes, thank you.
You get a magical sense of it. I want you to make an Arcana check
Yes.
and a Dexterity check.
Okay.
Oh.
A sleight of hand check.
So Arcana and sleight of hand?
Wisdom.
Yeah, re-roll for sure.
Wisdom.
No, you don't get.
What's your spell?
What do you want?
What's your spell casting ability?
I believe it's.
Intelligence.
I believe it is
17.
intelligence.
Yeah, so it'd be an intelligence check to be able to control this thing.
I hope you're intelligent.
Okay, so I'll give you. You asked for 2 rolls before.
Yeah.
You only want 1 now?
No, I want intelligence, and I want, what was the other one?
You asked for Arcana first.
Arcana and
So my Arcana was a 10.
okay. And what's your
Intelligence?
intelligence?
4 dies on the table.
5.
A 5.
Yeah.
Too bad you used your inspiration.
To snatch my knife back from him. And he rolled a 1.
Because
got one.
they're helping you, I'm going to let you roll an advantage
yes.
on
It's
your
teamwork.
intelligence
It's
check.
teamwork, friends.
Oh,
It's
hot,
teamwork.
hot, cold, hot.
It's a 6.
We're rolling.
What is going on with our roll?
You're having a hard time because you can't see what's going on in his chest.
Yeah.
You're just having a hard time.
I think I got this.
Can we go to the community votes on this?
There's like a, no. There's like
I'm
a
kidding, I'm
cold.
kidding.
There's like a cold sensation in your chest of this
Is that nice?
spectral hand.
Is
So
that
like
good?
Vicks Vapor Rub.
Very soothing.
But
Should
yeah,
I just
that's,
leave the hand in there? I don't.
Well, if you could take the thing out.
Okay, I'm gonna take the hand and take the finger and go like this.
Okay.
Bring it through the hole.
Okay, hand comes out with nothing in it.
Alright, let's try that.
Okay,
again.
then I bring the hand and I open it and I'm like, is that it?
It looks like just blood.
I dismiss the hand.
What? No, try again.
Oh gosh. Okay, let's see what I can do here.
I can try again.
With the same hand, right? You have it for a long
Well, I
time?
suppose technically it's a new hand.
Well, okay. Whatever.
I cast my mage hand again. That's
Okay.
twice now. You want the
How many
same
more
checks?
spots do you have, or is it a cantrip?
I have. I believe it's a spell, and I do have
Yeah.
4 slots at level 1.
This isn't as fun as it looks.
Oh, it is a cantrip. Yeah, I could do this all night, Vor.
Keep it up.
I do
Let's
this all night, Vor.
Bring
What
it
do you
on.
want?
I would like you to make another Constitution check, please.
Saving throw?
Yeah.
19.
You take another 4 points of damage, just as blood is still pouring out of your chest.
It's okay, we got this.
Alright.
It feels soothing. Feels
Yeah.
soothing.
And I'm not
Now what?
bloodied
Same
yet.
checks? Arcana and then intelligence?
I got it.
What?
After this.
My Arcana is 14.
Yeah.
Figured it out.
My intelligence is 9. We're getting a little better at this, Vor.
Little better.
So you can actually sense that you're close to this item, but you're having a hard time getting a hold of it.
I think we need to make the hole bigger.
Maybe it's.
He's just got a gaping wound in his chest.
Well, you can take that bone out.
I think
Okay.
you're going to need the bone.
Here. So can I do something?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Remove Curse from the item.
Okay.
Okay, because we know it's there.
Yep.
And
You
you-
read the spell.
Why
Yep. At your touch, all curses affecting one creature or object end.
I am very grateful to have such great friends.
If the object
We're
is a
here for
cursed
you.
magic item, its curse remains, but the spell breaks its owner's attunement to the object,
Okay.
so that it can be removed and discarded.
Yeah. Yeah. Had
Well,
you
that
done that?
sounds good. Let's do that.
Yeah, when did you do that half an hour ago?
I didn't even know I had it!
Or an hour.
Um,
or an
no, I-
hour.
So when I was talking about curses, you didn't think like, I wonder
I
if
didn't,
I have a
I didn't
curse
search
thing.
curse. I should have. I searched Arcana.
So you
Yeah.
can't say damn anymore.
Gonna get you out of there.
So,
Don't want you around no more.
so what do I? So duration is
A
instantaneous.
little bit of blood loss.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Next,
So
one
you
action, third level.
place your hand on his chest,
Yep.
and you mutter the incantation.
I make sure I'm not touching him at this point.
Just in case.
What do I do? Abjuration. Yep, that's all. I need.
Yeah. Okay. Spell ends. So you do it.
Yep.
That's.
Wait, curse is gone?
You don't know.
How do you feel?
The mark
Vor?
is still there.
Stick your knife in him again. It'll.
Do I feel any different?
Yeah, and lose 12 hit points instantaneously.
I think you did it, man, and I think you can retrieve it now.
Do I feel any different?
You wanna use your hand thing?
Can I? I've got detect magic still going.
Yeah, it's still there.
Did
Still
the
magic.
spidering
There's
change?
still
at all?
magic in there.
Okay,
Has any of the spidering changed?
listen, Vor, I'll try one more time, but then I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, alright.
Do it.
I'm giving you both checks? This is terrible. It gives me twice the chance to fail.
Buy me a drink first.
Arcana?
Yeah. And advantage on your
Again?
intelligence.
What's that?
And advantage on your intelligence. What is
Well,
it?
it's a 7 for Arcana.
Okay.
It's almost like it's just meant to be.
What the?
19 for
Yeah!
intelligence. I'm really good at
Thank
knowing
you.
that I don't know Arcana.
You did it!
You get a hand on it.
Yeah.
You actually have it
Yeah, I got it.
in the mage hand,
Yeah, I got it in the mage hand.
and you start to pull it out.
Oh, no.
As you start to pull,
Success.
No.
you feel this racking pain, and his body starts to completely,
Am I like foaming at the mouth?
yeah.
Whoa!
Which is different
Whoa!
from.
You take 7
This
points
is-
of necrotic damage.
This is great. Look at him.
7?
It's working. Keep
there's-
going, keep going.
out of his wound, this crackling necrotic energy starts to rack his whole body. He's just
Okay,
doing
I'm just
this.
gonna look at these two guys. Like, so I keep
Keep
going.
going. Keep going.
Give me.
You've got it. Keep going.
I keep going.
Keep going.
Give me.
Yeah, they're both confident.
Religion check.
I have no idea, so I just
Give me another intelligence check.
Right.
To keep
Oh, come on,
concentrate-
Nate,
Is there,
20.
there's no concentration checks anymore, right? That was fifth, fourth edition, third
There's no
edition.
concentration.
Some things will break concentration.
Is there a concentration
No.
So I,
Or under-
yeah.
cards?
Come on. What'd you roll?
No.
No.
I didn't roll anything yet. I don't know what I'm
Oh, right.
rolling for.
Intelligence.
Intelligence?
Yeah.
Still advantage?
There's
the
some
three of
things
us
can
now.
break
No, 'cause you're-
concentration, but there's
I'm-
like
I'm-
He can't see it. It's
Oh,
disrupting
for-
his abilities. But
4.
let go of it. Your body comes to rest.
Oh, it's in there good, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna try again.
With what?
You're gonna try again.
With my finger.
Okay.
Because I've turned off the curse.
You don't
I
know.
thought I did. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, can I
well, it's not being safely removed from me. I can tell you that right now at this moment after that remove curse thing.
That's
Miguel,
true, I
do you
guess.
think we should get Roscoe up here? He's the only one that's seen something
Your
like
chest
this
is
before.
smoking.
Smoking.
Okay, am I like aware of?
Speaking of which.
Have I come back from the whole shaking
Yeah.
frothing thing?
I'll go find them.
Okay, maybe he can even just play us
Is there
a song,
anyone-
give him some peace.
Do we know anybody?
Back to Roscoe. Roscoe, you were in the common room with Durden.
Right.
And he's like, listen,
man, it's crazy.
I'll pay double your normal fee for the evening.
Wonderful. Question for the DM. If I perform, can I use that as bardic inspiration for another
If they're in
member
the
of the
room.
party? Oh, within the room. Okay.
Yeah.
So not you.
Manon comes down, or Miguel comes
really
down the
loud.
stairs. Are you going to get him?
Yeah.
Miguel comes down the stairs. You see Miguel in the distance. He says, I need an answer.
When do you need me to perform?
Anytime now.
Anytime.
Yeah. You get paid by the hour, so.
That's true. I see one of my compatriots.
Yeah.
He looks a bit concerned.
Mm.
Let me address him. Let's say 20 minutes.
Don't be long, please.
Done. Oh, by the way, I should clarify. Has anyone in the last month performed the Incredible Folk?
No, I don't think they have.
You know the one I'm talking about, I assume.
I've heard it before.
Oh, it's
You
wonderful.
do it every time.
But it always brings in the coin, doesn't it?
It does, kind of, on a two-way.
All right. 20 minutes. I'll be back.
All right.
McGill, what is that terrible expression on your face?
Roscoe, you know, Var is still not doing well. And we thought,
Is he still feeling a little under the weather?
very much so, we thought that you with your abilities might be able to assist us upstairs.
Well, hopefully a different rolling device will help. Absolutely. Let me see what I can do to help. Run upstairs.
Okay.
Find Vor.
Yeah. You see Vor on the bed. His chest is smoking. He looks like he's racked in pain. You see Balabar kind
I'm
of like
injured. As well.
injured. Yeah. They're all
Suffered to a point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except me.
Except Miguel. Miguel looks fine.
McGill, what has happened here?
They tried to. There's some sort of magical thing inside of Var's chest that Manon saw. Manon tried to remove it, and it shut some sort of energy through them both.
Oh dear.
That's
dear.
where we are.
It smells really bad now, too.
Yeah. It
Well,
smells
yeah,
like
but you
like
always
cooked
smell
orc
bad.
flesh.
I tried using my
Cooked
mage
orc
hand, but I can't
flesh.
pull out whatever's in there.
Half orc.
Right.
Half drow.
Do you have Big B's hand?
Are you, are you able to help us from the last time you saw this? Do you remember?
Well, I mean, I can offer
Levitate
him.
it out?
Menon,
Mm-hmm.
what is inside of his chest?
Well, I think it's some kind of...
Did you give me an Arcana check already
I did, didn't I? Yes, I did.
to try and identify what it was?
Yep.
And you didn't know.
No.
Yeah.
Can I try again?
Can I try?
Ask the question.
Can I...
Can I try to see what's
know this-
determine what's in his chest?
Probably isn't.
I know it's
I think I
magical.
gave,
but,
didn't you already do this?
I don't
I
remember if I did or
don't
not.
think
No.
you did. No. He wasn't there.
Okay, so as you guys try and figure out what it is, give me advantage on it too. Because you guys are kind of having this conversation about what it might be.
Good cat. Okay.
And the dice.
Oh.
have
Bad catch. Well, not again. Okay.
18.
18. You imagine from the last time that you saw this
Right.
that it was necrotic in nature.
Okay. But beyond that,
Um,
well, I would have discerned that talking to them anyway.
yeah.
Right.
You also know that it was placed there, that it's not a natural occurrence. And so it would have to have been placed there somehow. There was no scar, discernible scar, and so somehow it was placed in his chest without opening his chest
So he swallowed it.
at some point.
Inhaled it.
What did you roll? 18? You do come to the conclusion of some sort. You imagine that, and this isn't happening right now, you imagine that there's some correlation between the undead that rose and this item that's in his chest.
Was he hit by the beholder at any point?
No.
No, not that you know. Not that you know.
Could there be correlation between this thing in my chest and the undead that rose from Jinx's family?
Did you say that out loud? No, you don't know because
well,
he's
I
not.
wouldn't know.
Well, you
Yeah.
would have screamed that, but
Well, like, what do you think?
You probably wouldn't have said correlation.
And you weren't there.
Am I a necromancer now?
it's true. Well, it seems that it's necrotic, so we know it's undead.
Yes.
The only time that we've encountered the undead recently was at the mausoleum, or just before that.
Which I was not at.
That's true. You didn't see that.
What about the undead dragonborn we met?
You met an
Miguel
undead-
Balabar.
Possible.
Could it... I mean, it's not the first undead. It was tonight, you know.
Give me
Perhaps it's the same magic user.
perception check, please.
12.
12.
Has been following us.
You remember feeling a dull ache when that happened
So
with Jinx.
this has been around in the past.
So you'd say, I remember...
You thought it was just, you kind of dismissed it because it was
Yeah.
nothing serious, but you thought
So I tell them about the dolly.
Perhaps it was something put in him when he was a slave to try to control him if he ever left.
But you're saying when we were in Jinx's homeland, when the undead rose, that you felt something similar then?
I didn't really think of it until now, but it was the same feeling. I just thought it was pains from the day.
All right.
Well, we knew that there was some sort of magic user at the time bringing them up.
Well, there's
So
one other
perhaps-
thing that it might be. I was not born through typical means.
Wait,
What? Come again?
I
You know
was...
what a mummy loves a dead.
I don't think there was any love in this one. I was created by a Drow wizard to be a powerful fighter for him in the arena, and
Okay.
he did not have the most good means of creating fighters.
Here's the thing. Let's suppose that it was a dragonborn undead that caused this to happen. How does that knowledge that it was dragonborn versus any other creature help us at this situation?
I don't think it was dragonborn undead.
We're not
This
saying it
may
was
have been
Dragonborn.
Well, whatever.
in me from when I was created.
It most likely has something to do with Arden, and
Okay. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on it and see if that works.
yes, good idea.
Okay.
I've tried my things. Maybe your thing will work.
His things have not worked.
What are his
What's
things?
read the dispel magic spell?
Choose one creature. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. Any spell of 4th level or higher. Make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. On a successful check, the spell ends. Which may have no effect.
Say that again.
Okay.
Read that again.
A spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. Problem is, we know it's not a spell. For each spell,
we don't know that.
Okay, well, maybe it is. For each spell of 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability, which.
Give me an Arcana check. Jeff.
Okay.
There is a physical object in him,
I know.
And you can dispel magic off.
and it's
potentially.
magical.
Oh.
12.
With a 12, you would imagine that this, whatever is in his chest, is probably enchanted in some way. It isn't just a simple spell.
Okay.
So this object was imbued. It's not an existing spell. It was imbued with magic, almost like a magic item. So you couldn't just dispel a magic item.
Right. That makes sense.
You'd have to disenchant it.
Which I do not have the ability to do.
There are monsters that can.
What we will have to do, if we have any hope of saving Vor's life, is find someone that can disenchant this item. Because my spellcasting ability, it's even beyond that, as powerful as I am.
Did you not say that the one that you saw that had this before died within an hour? It has been maybe a bit longer than an hour now?
Oh, it certainly has.
But you're very strong.
It certainly has.
Thank you. I do my best.
I don't know if it's strength related, or I don't know if this is an entirely different scenario that happens to be similar to the one that I saw. But you're right, you have lasted longer than the first one I encountered, so there is that at least.
Could you imagine that when I was created, this was implanted in some way to keep me under control?
Let's suppose it was. Why now is it just being activated? What have you done in the last
It
24
seems,
hours that has caused this to suddenly come to life?
It seems to only ache when I'm around undead or when people are poking at it.
Well, the latter makes, unfortunately, perfect sense. But you're not near the undead now. Has the ache, other than the fact that we've opened your chest, has the ache increased or subsided?
Maybe you could just stay away from undead. Maybe it's like an allergy. I can't eat, tree nuts. So.
Did you just call it an allergy? I'm not sure. Sorry.
Well, I'm at a loss. I don't know what to think about it anymore.
Are you
I have no idea what's going on.
are you still in pain from the incision? the rather crude incision.
It's not crude. I
It's
just,
okay.
I
I
did
felt
a great-
worse.
you did a great
Actually,
job.
this is your incision.
No,
yeah,
I
it's
know
pretty,
that, but-
it's fairly
Vor,
crude.
do you need healing?
What do you guys think? Should we heal this up? Call
Yeah,
it a
what,
night?
yeah, why don't you just stay? Why don't we just stay away
He has
from
this
undead?
thing- He has this thing on his chest that's spidered out and spidered out and spidered out, and he's like, "Oh, let's go." to
So
bed."
what do you guys want to do?
One more,
no idea.
one more
I've
wave
done
of the
everything
mage
else.
Pint
hand.
of the finest milk from Durgan?
Maybe milk will help. I don't know.
I see. Maybe we do one more wave of the mage hand, and if it's not working, we just go to bed.
That's a great idea.
Just heal you up,
All right.
and we'll check on you in the morning. Maybe he can play a nice song. Maybe Tears in Heaven.
Well, you know.
We'll go to bed.
I was thinking dust on the wind. Yeah, we'll
Well, Balabar, before we go to bed, Durgan's of course asked me to perform. It's a little ditty that I don't think you've heard before, and everyone does say laughter is the best medicine. Perhaps it might aid Vor if he hears this.
That's a great idea. Would you
Wonderful
like
song.
to come and laugh at him play with us?
I'm laughing already. Come on.
It's the best medicine.
Let us laugh together, friends, on this, which may be my
With
last
an open
night.
chest, or are we going to heal him up?
Well,
What's
well,
he-
I'm gonna
he's
give him.
gonna-
I'm gonna
You-
give
you
him the
mage
finger
hand
one more
well
time.
done.
I'm gonna try the
Okay,
finger one more
all right,
time.
Good.
Giving you a generic Arcana
Heard that?
Ah, come on,
for
dude.
5. But we're intelligencing it together.
Okay.
And that's what's important.
Okay, right.
Like, you're gonna.
Why?
Forget it. Goodbye, Vor.
That didn't work. Goodbye,
That's meant to
Vor.
be.
You heal him?
Yeah, I'm gonna heal
Okay.
him.
I'm just gonna
Alright,
minor
I'm just gonna
illusion
load up my
about
backup
being
Spell slots
character.
do you have?
a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
Are you okay with Eric
Could you
I was
druid?
thinking.
Yeah.
This is terrible, man. This is
This is-
terrible.
I could
Viewers at
roll
home,
up,
I'm sorry.
I can heal him too if it's easier.
2d8 plus
Okay,
3.
so between you guys heal him up to.
Yeah.
How many points are you missing?
25?
Okay.
2d8 plus 3, so 10, 13.
So between both of you,
Okay.
you guys heal him.
Or 15.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, you're all healed up. Still have the same amount as you did before.
Weird, dude.
Chest looks the same.
Weird, dude.
You guys head downstairs? Is that what happens?
Sure.
Yeah, we just want to sit.
You head downstairs.
I
Jordan's
don't think
like, let's go.
Yeah,
Get
all right.
on, get up
all right,
there.
Let's get up on stage.
Jordan, have you ever seen something?
You ever seen this kind of
We
thing?
just want to get him comfortable and sit around like it's his last night.
Right.
Like
Can I buy you,
Orion's.
can I buy you a
Bye,
goblet of
my
milk, my friend? I just feel so bad for your chest.
Yeah, thanks.
Sure, here you go. Can I
Just
get
the body
some
good.
milk over here?
Yeah, all the milk. Keep it coming all night.
Yes.
Alright, why do I.
What do you guys do? Do you guys sit at a?
Or sitting at a table. or...
It's like his
His
last
last
night,
night.
and we're just gonna sit together and watch our
That's
friends
very
play.
much-
Okay,
I'm gonna
and
go
we're-
see
you-
the Romans.
Okay, yeah. He starts to. You start to head towards the stage.
Yep.
It's fairly rowdy. It's at the peak of its kind of busyness for a sixth night. You all sit down at a table, and a kind of teenage boy kind of runs into the yawning portal and places a note in, and he says, Mr. Gatlin, is that right? It's a message. And he turns around, he starts to run out the door.
Jay, can you turn that down just a bit?
Yeah.
Just a bit.
But it's busy in here.
Sorry about that. I just can't hear a word you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
What was that?
Sorry, I just can't hear a word you're saying.
Okay.
Okay. I'll be like, yeah, we'll get you some milk. We'll get you some milk.
Alright.
I'll just kind of read it. Very sneakily.
Okay.
Sweet nothings.
Yeah. It's romantic over there.
Sweet Caroline.
Ba ba ba.
Times never seem so good.
So good.
So good.
So good.
Neil Diamond doesn't sue people for.
All
right.
All right, so he heads to the stage. And it's Vor's last night. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm obviously going to describe, or I'm going to recount a poem about the mighty Thulk in honor of
say
another
it.
mighty warrior.
Do it.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages,
Everyone-
He's really good. Let's listen in.
bottom feeding scum, and those of you from Morrowind.
Sorry, go ahead.
We're done? No, by all means,
He's
continue.
enough
It's
for you.
important.
Go.
If it's-
Go.
Okay. I'm here to recount the story of the incredible Thulk. Now, the original poem was much, much longer. In fact, it took days to recite. But as you can imagine, there were lots of moments that were dry and boring. And speaking
Give me a
of which,
charisma check.
okay.
A performance check.
Get on with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm testing for.
Yeah, exactly.
Performance.
Yeah.
It does.
Oh my
happen.
god.
The place goes
Twenty.
silent.
Wonderful.
You have captivated the audience.
Well, you just wait.
Interesting.
You just-
Oh dear.
Naturally, given that the original poem was so much longer, it was in many parts dry and boring. Speaking of which, this is my friend Balabar over here in the corner.
Yay, Balabar!
Stand on the table.
Drinks.
Hey!
No.
So what I've had to do is take the choicest,
Russ finds a
juiciest
friend.
bits and sort of cobble that together to a poem. Now, because doesn't flow quite properly, it's a bit chunky, it's a bit ill-fitting. Speaking of which, there's my friend Manon in the corner.
Second, like we're looking at each other.
All right.
I like
So-
that.
Here is the incredible story of the Incredible Folk. From a time long ago, call it 6 years at least, there lived a disgustingly foul-breathed beast.
Like my friend.
With 6 ugly heads and 1 serpent-like body. And her mouth, oh my goodness, it was terribly potty. She was known throughout the land as Tiamat Jones, and she'd stripped countless men of the flesh of their bones. She was evil incarnate and wicked and planned to enslave every woman, every child, and every man. She was imprisoned by her sibling, who grew weaker with age, in a glorious Wardana. That's a magical cage. That was somehow released by a wandering cretin. Rumor has it the fool's name was a Mr. William Wheaton. Her escape was announced by a beacon of Bluetooth. No, wait, that wasn't it. Of warning. And so was convened a terse meeting next morning. A call went out throughout the land for the bravest of men. Not that women aren't brave, but, well, never mind then. Though the applicants were many, none possessed quite the skill that was needed in this case to ensure a true kill. I said most, or the majority, or even the bulk, but then he appeared, the Incredible Folk. Hey! He stood 20 hands high and had tree trunks for arms, and few ladies, if any, resisted his manly charms. He and his mighty band set off in search of that creature, with a plan and many swords and a fatal lesson to teach her. Of the battle itself, very little is known, for there was but one fighter who barely returned home. He was babbling and delirious and missing parts of his face, and his rosebud was evacuating all over the place. And he spoke of a battle beyond any before, one that killed every man but the one heretofore. Tiamat was the fiercest foe they'd ever seen, and she killed half the party with just a flick of her spleen.
Oh.
And that cost him his life. The mighty Thulk had her number as he split her in half with his monstrous cucumber.
Wow.
In case your thoughts just went dirty, his cucumber was his sword. At least that's the excuse we'll give the censorship board. Unless humanity lives on, for it came close to the brink of Tiamat because of Thulk. So to his name let us all drink.
The place starts to erupt again in roars and raucous laughter. Everybody cheers, even Durnan, you can see at the back, gives you a little bit of a golf clap.
Golf clap.
Much better than the last one.
At that point, you all look around and Balabar is gone. He is missing from the table.
Again.
I know he's
You
looking,
head outside. What do you do?
I want to find the dog.
You find your dog. He was in the foyer. Which
Foyer.
dog? Your real dog.
I'm looking for the dog.
I don't know. It's your note.
It said, I'm just confused if it said doc or dog.
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 Yeah.
So I'm gonna check Rocky first.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
9.
It seems fine.
Okay, I'm gonna take him outside.
Yeah.
And look around. Like just
For what?
A dog.
You look around from a dog. Give me
For a
a
dog.
investigation check. Or perception. Yeah, investigation.
Right, 11.
No dog.
You remember that you have one other dog in your possession.
Oh, yeah. I check my dog.
You wind him up?
Okay, you place this little, again, hunk of metal, clockwork metal, onto the ground. What do you do?
I look at him.
Doesn't do anything.
I examine him.
Sorry.
I wind him. He does nothing, I assume.
Yeah. No.
I wind him up again.
How much?
Zick, 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 zick.
It's a transformer, apparently.
It's 8 feet tall.
Let's roll. Let's roll.
Alright, and then what?
Autobots. He jumps up, looks at you like this, and he kind of sits and looks up at you. Tag. Tail wagging. It's getting
Yeah.
late.
His whale is tagging.
Yeah, his wheel is tagging.
I say, what is it, boy?
What is it, Lassie?
This is terrible. What do I do with this?
I agree.
Check the dog. I pick him up. I look at it.
It's like,
And then,
then you remember very clearly that the note said, "You'll know what to say."
That's not helpful.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, just say anything, because that's...
Yeah, so I'm just
obviously
gonna
what you
put him back down, and I'll just tell him, all right, let's go. Let's see what he does.
Roll
Ready, go.
out.
Ready? What was the? No, I don't know.
Roll out.
Frank, I don't know. I got no idea. I have no idea.
Give me a history check.
Throwing me a bone. Yeah, it's Myrna for sure.
I'm helping you.
Yeah, you are. 19.
Okay.
There you go.
And then it light comes on in my head.
Yes. You remember the note says, "Follow in my footsteps." You'll know what to say.
Okay, so maybe I'll look around a bit. A little embarrassed at this
You
point.
think about your grandfather.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna say, "Where's Cornelius, boy? Go get him." Bad dog! My grandfather.
This is amazing.
This is, oh yeah, thanks. Thanks, Mr. I can use magic.
Ooh, the recriminations are flying fast and furious
Think
now.
of your grandfather. Think of your grandfather. Dude, this is hopeless. I've had 3 beers, like big ones.
Remember what your grandfather did to your grandmother.
Oh.
What?
Like,
Great
That's
grandfather.
better
I have
indeed.
no
Your brain starts to... Jeez.
I have no
Your
idea.
brain starts to go over all the things your grandfather used to do and the times you guys used to spend together.
Yeah.
The little boat that he made you, the things he used to say, all of those sorts of things.
Are the keys in the boat? Is the key? Is the boat the key?
The key is inside of you. It was in your heart all along.
You think about the things your great-grandfather used to say.
What did?
I'm going upstairs to poke your grandmother.
Yes!
So,
Jeez!
so this. Okay.
Wow, that
So
was...
in despair, in
Smooth.
frustration, I just go,
You kicked
"Oh my girl, what's going on?"
The dog's face splits.
Oh my
Like
god!
this.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
And then it starts to transform, and it opens up almost in half. And there is a dagger hilt that you can see facing out, and it's got a little piece of string with a little tag on the end of it.
Who would put a dagger in a dog?
And the dog stops moving at this point.
It's
And
just-
it's opened
yeah.
up with a dagger
It's
inside.
just a hilt with a string on
Yeah.
it. The
There's a
string is
little
in place
string
of the blade, or is off the end of the hilt?
The
or-
string is tied onto the end of the hilt.
Okay, so I'll just pull the string out. It's weird.
Well,
now.
it's like
I'm
tied,
playing with
yeah.
this, like
It's
little
like tied to a
dog.
tag.
Yeah.
So is
it's
the
like
hilt
tied, yeah.
stuck?
It's loose in there. You could pull it.
Okay,
out.
so I'm gonna like take it and the string and take them out.
Okay. You pull the blade out, and it almost like sings as you move it through the air. It seems to be made of some sort of mercurial metal, and the light dances and shifts across its curved blade. There is something super special about this dagger.
Yeah. What does the note say?
It says, "Come find me. Leave now."
That was a nice touch.
I'm
I'm almost going to miss playing with you.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
I'm going to shoot. Who
Just
knows
come
about
over behind
him?
you and heckle.
Then the dog goes,
Yeah.
and it closes back up. It goes, turns around and it darts.
Yeah. So I
Down the street.
get on.
It's
Mastiff.
Rocky.
Yeah, you get on
Yeah,
Rocky,
on Rocky, and we take off after him.
and that's when we're on this at the session tonight.
Oh, that was tough losing Balabar.
All right. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. That was a really long one. It is 11 p.m. Eastern. Sorry, guys. Everybody's like,
It was interesting. Yeah.
announcement for next week. We are actually going to be splitting our group. We want to bring
We're
you
going to do A
guys.
team and B team. A team starts next week, and then B follows, right?
And apparently Jeff's going to do the announcements this evening.
oh, sorry. I rolled a 20. I just assumed.
We will be splitting the group next week. We want to actually bring you guys D&D every single week. Given the current team that you see before you, we're not able to do that because of other commitments and so on. So we're actually going to split the team, and it's going to be really interesting. We're going to have some guests come in and mix it up. And Brandon will be DMing our second group, which is really super exciting. Thank you so much.
Nice.
That'll give me a break, and I will be stepping in as a player for that team as well, which I'm super, super excited about. We'll tell you about how we're going to split those teams later, not just yet. But the other...
You've been at level 7.
Don't forget, I'm still a DM of this.
27.
I'm still his DM. And that little ditty that Jeff did was a bit of a, I guess, nod to the fact that we'll be running Horde of the Dragon Queen with Brandon. And so...
And Thulk was
yeah.
my character in the first time I played Ord, who actually just recently came back from the dead.
I've been entering them into a random results contest picking tool.
Cool.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 entries.
So we no longer roll a die?
That's correct. This is a more robust way of doing
We're not
it.
rolling a dice to choose a winner?
We can't.
Oh, okay.
Because some people, basically we allow people to enter multiple
Okay, so
times.
who won?
Right.
So I have to pick right now. Drawing from a list right
Here we go, folks.
The list is Kyle Allen.
Really tired.
Welcome.
Congratulations, Kyle.
Yeah.
We will be sending that out. Please message us if you're still on here, or we will message you with your address and your shirt size, and hopefully we still have one in size for you because we are running out of shirts. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Next week, we will be doing this group again, just a modified version of it. So tune in for Storm King's Thunder this coming Monday. And then a week after that, we're going to be starting War of the Dragon Queen with Brandon at the helm, which we're super excited about. Check out our crates at realmsmith.tv. You guys have an awesome night. Joel, you ready to put us out there?
Almost ready. Everyone say.
This is anticlimactic.
Good
We're so excited to be with us. We're just
Everyone say goodnight.